So, I put a poll in the P2K public game
Yeah, I saw it.
area. Um, Hold on one second. I got a call. Um, okay, so our options for today, and we'll probably say this again when Logan arrives, but he's gonna be late. Um,
Yes.
so, um, One second. My music is a little bit loud, so I need to reduce the volume on that. Um, okay, there we go. Okay, so our options are because we're missing a player, and I guess now because Logan's late, option one is cancel the session. This is not necessarily preferred due to difficulty scheduling and like the desire to get some RP in. Um, Option two is we could do a little bit of side RP, side quest completion. Engage in previously stated and started side activities without starting new ones. Provides some roleplay opportunities, but the cons are we can go down too many rabbit holes and we'll extend this side campaign to go even longer. Um, and even though we won't start necessarily talking about starting new ones, that might happen anyway. And then the option three is we just continue on with main quest progression of this side campaign. We move forward in the main quest of our current side campaign despite missing player and getting started late. Um, and this may not mean we can complete the side quest. We just kind of continue forward and aim to get closer to completing it. Um, so those are our initial three options, and then based on
Aren't
if we
we?
choose option two or option three, we have a set of another four
Uh-huh.
options. So I'll post option three more
Oh boy.
explicitly in our notes. And Craig, do you want to say something before I continue? Craig?
Um, can you hear me?
Yeah. That's why I asked. Do you want to say
Uh,
something before I continue?
mm, I mean, we are aware that the third party is going to be late, which I
Mm-hmm.
personally don't mind. And I don't necessarily think that cancellation is necessary, especially seeing as that I don't care that they're going to be late, but then again, I don't know how other people feel about that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just the missing
That I
person in
just wanted to
general.
put that out there.
Yeah. It's not necessarily Logan being late. That's a factor. It's just we're missing a person in general. Um,
Right, right. Fair enough. I'm just saying like I don't mind people being late, and our fourth party has already said that they don't mind us carrying on, which like bless you by the way. Cool.
if we choose options two or three, our options become the following. One of the following, um, which is like kind of determines where we start this session and
Mhm.
what we do this session. So option one, we rewind our last session a little bit. So last session we had this
Mhm.
big epic battle with goblins, and there was a little bit of controversy. Cosros, not naming names, on the how it ended. So we rewind the battle with the
You
wizard,
already named a name.
and I know that was a joke. And then we revisit the goblin battle, altering the outcomes of the wizard's escape. Um, you know, Either a chase or a defeat, or even a player defeat. Um, Option two, we have a campfire RP and long rest, which we kind of talked about doing, but I know that's like Flip's favorite thing to do. So like postponing that would be nice for her because that's kind of her. She really likes the character connections and campfire questions. But this would also postpone the major plot progression,
Cool,
and this
cool.
would engage in campfire questions, character building, and casual role play. Other option is we do for the
Okay.
filler investigation. So the serial killer filler investigation. We returned to that zombie battle that we started without Logan a while back when we had Flip. Um, and we do that side quest, and we continue to see, and we just see where that leads. Um, Other option is we do a goblin interrogation or do some side RP with that goblin side NPC character. But anyway, you figure out, you capture or
Oh my
interrogate
god.
a goblin or talk to that NPC to try to find out the trap set by the other characters, like your main characters you're looking for, where they went to, and you head directly to their trap to try to save them or intervene. And this would streamline the main side campaign and move the campaign forward.
Quick question, if you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this the same goblin that made that journal that we're going? If we chose to go and interrogate anybody, that would be the goblin, right?
It could be.
Oh no. If I'm being honest, that poor fucking goblin. Oh Jesus.
Well, it says caption interrogate a goblin, so theoretically, that
It
doesn't necessarily
yeah, it
mean
doesn't
it's
have
the
to be
goblin.
that goblin, but hopefully it won't be that goblin if we chose to
I mean,
interrogate.
hopefully it will be, because then he'll be terrified of us.
Oh, haven't we already done enough mental damage to that poor man?
I mean, as long as we're not torturing him, I don't think we would do any more. I think what's done is done.
Fair, I guess. Okay, going on, go on, go on,
That's it.
go on.
That's it. I'm
Oh,
done.
that was it.
Mm-hmm. Now the rest is your guys' choice.
um, so options are go kill zombies, investigate murder mystery, go bully a goblin. Oh, Kazros, what do you want to do?
I don't know. We
Because
kind of we
we're
already did
still
campfire stuff one time.
well that
Uh,
was between Kazros and Craig, and hopefully we have worked out a lot of our issues. Also, we did work out our
that's
issues,
true.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, so you're aware that Craig does not mind you trying to work on yourself, right?
What do you mean work on yourself?
Because you were saying that you were worried about you not being empathetic enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But that's for Cosmos and Crag. We're
right.
Rivela
We're
and
and Sylveon.
Sylveon. Yes.
Totally two different people. I'm a snake person currently.
While we
Um,
why since Flip is in the audience, while we wait for Logan, you guys could give Flip a recap of that side RP you did. I told him a little bit about your dance, and stuff. Um,
the one I bullied Kazros into.
Yeah, Crag felt that he was entitled to a dance with Cosmos when and basically peer pressured Cosmos into finally giving him a dance. And it was a nice dance. I rolled performance and I did well enough.
Yeah, I mean, we at least got to talk about a lot of the issues in character that we were having in general, which I felt was really good for both of them because there was a lot of
Yeah.
miscommunication.
Having that conversation after a lot of role played miscommunications always feels good.
Definitely, because I think it resolved like a lot of problems because as like you
Between the
said,
characters, yeah.
out of character doesn't really resolve anything. So I'm glad that we at least did it in
Yeah. Out of
character.
character, things good. In character, things have improved.
Fair. Um So basically, we for Alani's sake, we got to brass big boy taxes with one another.
And
Talked about like some previous life background stuff that kind of led up to like, oh, what was the time where we thought that we were monsters kind of thing, that basically opened up to bigger, deeper conversation of like us growing into the people that we currently are. And then we got to dance because I bullied him into it.
Very true and very, very legal.
Yeah, but you always bully me into doing shit, so it's only fair.
Just because one person's a bully does not mean you should be a bully.
No, it's all fair game.
I mean, like, if define fair game, it's just it's like if I kill I don't, if I kill a person, does that mean you can kill a person?
We practically kill people on a daily basis at this point,
That's
okay?
besides the point. That's besides the point. Does, if I do it, does that make it okay for you to do it?
Does it make it okay? No. Do we do it anyways?
Exactly.
Yes.
So if Cosmos bullies Crag, that doesn't mean Crag should bully Cosmos.
So it's a do as I say and not as I do kind of deal. I see.
Well, out of character, yes, because Cosmos is never going to ever admit that he bullies Crag to any extent.
Fair. Fair. Like I don't really think he actually
Yeah,
does
no,
bully
not
in
actually.
character. Because
Oh yeah, we
like
have to pick like a.
Craig does do a lot of things for him willingly.
A lot of things, including death and killing.
I mean, a lot of that is mostly people who are problematic towards us. So
Generally,
at least most of them we're bad guys. At least majority. Very rarely
that's some
not.
consolation. Some of them were.
What do you mean?
I mean, some people were like bad people that like were against us, you know, trying to kill us. You know,
Oh no,
people
yeah.
you can't really regret were killed.
The people who are definitely like the whole war aspect, I don't think that we can unjustify the whole killing people, because like I don't think in war you can justify good or innocent in that moment.
Yeah, I mean that's I think that's how war works.
Yeah, me too. I believe that that's how war normally works. I don't think you get the I don't think you get the time to just be like, "Hey, did you want to sit down have tea with me?" No, okay.
Hmm.
Anyways, we should pick like do a goblin adventure or is that continuing the side adventure, the zombie stuff?
I
Um.
don't think it revolves around the zombie thing, the Puglia.
So doing the zombie thing is like a a side quest of the side campaign. The only thing that really moves the side campaign forward is the goblin interrogation, or just learning where the players went, which involves just getting more intel. Um, you could get that intel through like the zombie battle and like solving your side quests in this area. It doesn't have to be through the goblin interrogation. That's just like the quickest way to gather the
That would be
intel.
the quickest way.
Yeah.
I'm not above bullying a poor, nameless goblin.
I mean, whoever that goblin is, chances are they're really good at writing because they're
That was a novel. which
describe
like
terror.
I know. We should 100% sell his books if he ever writes some.
Yeah,
Shit.
let's us the people who like terrorized him. Let's steal his books and sell them for our profit.
Why
That's
not? I mean, we haven't established if these
we
characters
were
are
his
good.
inspiration.
Wait, are these characters good?
Are the characters is Sylveon and Rivela good people?
That's a really great question. Are
The answer is a definite. We don't.
they?
Maybe.
I'll go with maybe. I will justify maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting out of hand. I definitely do believe that Sylveon is less as good as Rag, but definitely not evil.
Yeah, generally, like Rivela's not evil. It's just that
More
it's more of
morally
a ends
gray.
justify the means, and the end right now is really important to Rivela.
The end revolves around stabbing a whole bunch of things.
What is Sylveon trying to do?
I
That
didn't do
involves stabbing
nothing.
things. You said it involves stabbing things, and unfortunately, that is confusing. Like, who are you stabbing?
I stabbing anyone currently. I'm just saying
Okay.
that these characters are more stabby.
Yeah, well, that's supposed to be as Cosmos is more of the blow them up type and not unless the stab them type.
Hmm. Although you're still
He has
using a
his
lot of magic.
preferences. Yeah, but I have very limited spell slots.
Yeah, comparatively, definitely. So
Um,
are you going to kill some undead people? Or
Yes.
fair?
okay.
I'm a fan of that one. The side quest to the side campaign.
Okay. And just for like, I'm not gonna worry too much about continuity for this. We'll say that like this happens after the battle, just like mechanical wise and like continuity wise. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and so um, yeah,
At least probably after we've had a long rest, correct?
yeah. You would have gone back to camp, had your long rest, had that role play with. We're still waiting on Logan. Um, is Logan in the audience? Oh, he's in the
I don't think
audience.
he is.
Yeah, he is. He is in the audience. Um,
Oh, I didn't see him.
he said he's been having internet problems. Logan, are you able to come up?
Oh, he was having a hard time last time.
Um,
Logan, boo! No, Logan!
well, one thing like uh we can do like before the zombie thing, while like Logan figures out technical difficulties, is Craig had some text RP with um
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck me.
with the crystalline guy that you guys convinced to your side, or
Oh,
the goblin that you
okay.
guys turned to your side. We could recap that RP if we wanted to.
Yeah, I said that I was going to. Let me, I am going to summarize it.
Mhm. Do you have a summary in place, or do you want me to start and then you fill in the holes?
No, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no. I'm good, I'm good. So, basically, as far as I can recall, Sylvian basically went back to camp, saw the crystalline dude, uh, crying? He was crying, right?
Yep.
And feeling like he was alone and outcast again. And Sylvian went to go and talk to him, telling him that well, he would know what it felt like to be an outcast because he gets confused for a lizard person a lot in Swampyville due to the fact that one, he definitely looks lizardy, but a lot of people don't know snake people that well. So it was really hard for him to make friends, but he made a friend, which is basically him talking about Crag.
So you're saying your character made friends with your other character?
Yeah, Crag had made friends with Sylveon.
Oh yeah, at that point Sylveon was an NPC, right?
Yes.
Or yeah.
So I get to talk about my other character, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Um, and Sylveon was basically telling, uh, we're calling him Throck, right?
Talk.
Talk. Okay, I thought it was Throck. Talk. Basically telling Talk like, hey, he knows what it's like to be kind of outcasted, how hard it is to make friends, but he thought that Throck, like Talk would be able to make really good friends. But then he's all like, "Oh, I killed something," and he's all like, "Oh, um." Basically, he thought
Hello?
he was a monster for
Hello.
killing
Hello.
something, and Sylveon was mostly worried about the fact, like, oh, is he gonna go crazy on us, kind of thing, which he found out that no, he probably wouldn't, which good. And I found out that he killed a wolf, right?
So he, you know how he told you that his family's afraid of him? Well, he revealed to Sylveon that he killed his child's pet um, in front of his
Yeah,
kids.
but I mean, like when we were talking about him killing the things near the camp, that those were wolves, right?
No, those were attackers, intruders.
Oh,
In addition to that, when he arrived at the camp, there were people there to ambush you guys, and he killed them and felt really sad about it.
yeah, but I, as Sylveon, basically told him that sometimes you gotta do that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's just how it is when you're around players.
So I mean, we basically had a heart to heart, and I told him that people were like daggers. You have the pointy end and you have the blunt side. Sometimes you have to use the pointy end,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes you can be the blunt side. So it's like I told him that he can be blunt if like he doesn't always have to be sharp. Is basically what I was telling him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, when Craig arrived, he was like carving little figurines of.
Sylveon.
So yeah, when Sylveon arrived, as Craig playing as Sylveon arrived, he was carving little figurines of Flip, who he calls Mr. Harry, who doesn't know their name or who they are, and then of Rivela. So when you arrive, Cosros, as playing as Rivela, you see little like Sylvian would have a little figurine of a spider, and there would be a little figurine of you next to the campfire, made of wood.
Oh. You made little statues.
Craig would be like, "Yes, yes, for my new friends, I made little statues. Oh, where's Mr. Harry? I don't see him anywhere."
Mr. Harry had to stay with his family.
Aw, you lost that friend?
Yeah, well, no, it's just like, he had like a brother who died. So, he's like going to spend time with his family, to like make sure that you know, to mourn and stuff. Yeah.
That's actually such a good lie.
Oh, you're a goblin too. Who are you? Are you friends
Yeah.
also with my friends?
Yeah, I'm Jax.
Ah,
I'm friends.
nice to meet you, Jax. I've
Nice to
never.
meet ya.
You look like different than the other goblins. Are you from a different tribe?
Uh, yeah. Yeah, let's go with that.
Ah, it's so cool. Our family is so growing so big.
I know, right? It's awesome.
Yes, we're such a colorful group.
Oh yeah.
Um,
But at least most of us are green.
Oh yeah. That's huh.
it shouldn't
That
matter.
just means we're
Go ahead.
cooler.
Sylveon's being such a tool. He's
Yeah,
gonna pick up the little figurine of Rivela. Look, it looks just like you.
yeah. Some of the
Yeah, really appreciate it.
um, some of the other goblins are not very happy with other goblins that aren't green.
Wait, do they actually all
Mm.
come green?
Not all the time. Some
Mm.
goblins are in different colors.
No, I mean he's asking in character.
Oh. Oh no, goblins aren't always green. Just like humans aren't always uh, a certain color,
Pink.
pink, or any other color. Um,
Wait. Huh, people do come in all the colors, don't they?
so now that Logan's here, um, we can do more RP to talk if you guys want to. But you guys, before you got here, Logan, Kazras, and Craig had decided an option, the zombie option, to go to finish the side quest they were doing before you, like when you weren't here. Is that still
Sounds good.
yeah? Is that still what everyone wants to do?
I mean, can't Jack also kill the zombs?
Yep, definitely.
Or is it
Yeah,
just.
no,
Oh,
Jack
cool.
can go there. Yeah. Just confirming that's what everyone wanted to do. Because if
Yep.
so, we'll kind of move forward to that instead of the RP with Jax. Um, instead of the
Oh,
RP with
yeah,
talk. Yeah, talk. I meant to say.
that's fine. I guess.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know how this. What exactly is the zombie thing? Like, I don't remember anything zombie wise when we were doing the side stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
don't quite remember what had happened with that either, to be 100% honest.
yep, that's fine. I won't do like a big recap, but I'll do like just enough to kind of like orient ourselves. So like in some of the RP that was happening when um, when you couldn't make it, Logan, was that the players were doing some side RP to figure out um, the mysteries of town. Maybe people were complaining of a serial killer, of someone killing people, and there was also like these other weird things happening around town. So the players had basically the last thing that happened with that RP. There's a bunch of things that occurred, and I've recapped it several times. I won't bother recapping it all. But the players went to go talk to another investigator who had already been investigating the serial killer, and he had found a series of clues that had led him to this basement of this house
Oh,
owned
yeah.
owned by um, the the baron, the local baron of the area, and that local baron doesn't necessarily stay in that house. He rents it out to a local family um, that doesn't have anywhere to live, and he sometimes rents it out to the homeless, and he doesn't actually actively stay there. Um, but this investigator was trying to figure out how to get access to this home because without permission, he can't really go and search it, and he can't really ask for permission to search the Baron's house because his investigation leads there. So the players
I
talk to
tried to pick the lock. That's right.
so
And
so
then something happened, and then
yeah, so the players talked to him and learned all this information, and then like Craig just said, um, Sylveon tried to pick the lock but didn't check for any traps, and they failed their check when using sleight of hand, or they succeeded it, but because there's a trap on it, it triggered this like summoning of zombies, and these zombies got summoned around them, and they were in the middle of fighting those zombies before we ended the session because it was getting late. And then when we picked up, you were back, Logan. So we kind of like started somewhere else. Does that make sense? Did you have anything else to add, Craig?
Makes perfect sense.
Cool.
I love Craig just went like, I remember now. Everything makes so much sense.
Maybe I'll
That's
remember better when I see the map on the tabletop simulator.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
So
wait,
it
I
was
should
this.
probably
It was the
join that.
same basement that we were looking at earlier, but we never broke into because you were saying that we really shouldn't break into it.
I don't know about that, but you guys did. Did try to like pick the lock or whatever, and then it triggered these
Yeah, I
zombies.
failed picking the lock. By the way, it wasn't high enough.
Yeah. So here's where we were. You can look at my. You should be moved there any second now, in RPG Engine. Otherwise, you can look at my screen to
Was that
see.
goat person always over there?
Yep, he's the investigator, or I don't know what goat person you're talking about actually.
Flip is breaking it down right now, back on the behind the church, dancing like their life depends on it.
Plug it in. Plug it down.
I don't see that. Oh, by the church, you said. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So you guys should have
Oh,
access to your characters, and I imagine
Yep.
that like Logan, you may be just arriving to the situation. Like maybe you Jax just arrived to the situation. Maybe you've been
oh, this
talking
is
to the
different.
other goblin or interrogating another goblin. We can RP some later on your own to find out where the main characters went. Doing your own investigation.
I,
Uh,
I think Jax just got distracted. Like I just don't. I think like he like saw something shiny and was like, "Ooh," and then the party just kind of left him.
okay.
So that's probably what Jax did.
Yeah. Very very valid. So yeah, you arrive over here in this corner, right where your character is right now. I can't ping for some reason. Um,
I see where we're at.
and
Here,
then
I'll ping it.
the rest of you are
Ding.
over here. And there's zombies that appeared because of the trigger, and the investigator who shouldn't be any circling anymore um, is over here, and he's like freaking out. He's like, "Oh my goodness, they're gonna learn. They're gonna find out um, that we're trying to get in. We have to get rid of these zombies immediately."
First of all, please don't shout. Secondly, stop panicking.
Um, do you guys want to go back to regular D&D combat rules or still do initiative free?
Let's
Um,
keep with the initiative free and keep trying that out.
Okay. Yeah, so then in that case, just tell me what you want to do.
Okay, I need to check something ruler wise.
I'm joining in a second.
Okay.
So we
There
got
we
two
go.
zombies right there.
They're gonna be a little bit stronger now because you guys are leveled up. So I need to make them stronger. Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
Do I have any prior knowledge of the undead?
I don't know. Do you? It's kind of a question for you.
I mean, I
Um,
know me as my main character, yes. Me as Sylveon, maybe.
It's your character. You decide. And I guess depends on your mechanics, your abilities, and your background.
Fair enough.
the,
I would
um,
say probably not.
Kyle, can you move me to the place where you guys are? I'm still in the where all the goblins were.
Oh, okay, yeah. There you go.
What happened?
Are you moving?
Oh, there we go. Yaha! Where are we?
1 second.
Yeah, right where Craig pinged.
Oh, we're there.
Yeah, it's all the way in the corner.
Snazzy.
Stazzerific.
Indeed.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Um. Hmm. I mean, uh, it's only two guys, so I'm not. So I don't think we should be too terribly worried. Uh.
Oh, because they surprised you, I think they're actually gonna get their actions first. So that's okay. They're gonna get an attack in. I think before you guys
That.
go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So
Also, I just realized that this dude is tiny compared to these zombies.
um, so they kind of like surprise you, Sylveon, as you're fail to pick the lock, and some magical mechanism gets set off. These zombies come out of the ground,
Yeah, my back is 100% turned to them, so they likely definitely get the drop on me.
and they're gonna all both get just one free attack. Um, and they're both gonna do that attack on Sylveon.
Yep.
And they get a 9 and an 8 to hit.
They both miss.
Okay, and they miss, and
Good thing I'm slippery.
now it's your guys' turns.
These things are trying to bite me.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Take one out at a time. I'm going to move there, and you're a rogue, right, Sylveon?
Yeah.
I think a little sneak attack couldn't hurt you.
Okay. Let me see. Wait. Should be this one.
Nat 1.
Well, thankfully I get advantage.
True.
Nat 20.
Oh, crit success!
Oh wow.
Nat 1 to a nat 20.
Well, at least it wasn't a fail. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Um, cool. So
So yeah, I'll strike.
perfect. Yeah, you managed to down the zombie.
Wait, let me.
And it kind of crumbles into dust. Um,
Nice. It.
um,
It's all over me.
and there's a little bit of like this necrotic, dark energy that kind of pours out from its dead carcass or like dust that it turned into. And I need both
W.
Sylveon and Rivela to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Give me one hot moment.
One Mississippi. The second is up.
Alright, I am able to roll the wisdom saving throw after a second, because a second was all I needed. That's a 10.
Let me.
And, okay.
My wisdom is a +1 and my saving. Got it. That is going to be a whole 8. Probably do not save.
Okay. Yeah, neither of you save.
Oh, that probably isn't good.
Um,
Uh-oh.
and you are you don't notice anything right this moment.
I want to know.
It's a failed save. That's all you know right now out of character. But
Oh no.
in character, it's a little bit disgusting, and you kind of breathe in this like necrotic energy, but you don't know what it's doing.
We're gonna become zombies.
Probably.
At least I'm okay.
Vince, look
And
at me. If I start to change, please murder me.
You got it.
don't do
How
the same
could
for me
I?
if I start to change.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the zombie with a
With a what? I think you cut
short
You
out.
sword.
may do the same, Jax. That's only if I change.
What? Which one of us cut out?
I didn't hear what you said, Cosros. What are you gonna attack with?
I'm gonna attack with my short sword.
Okay.
And that's a 21 to hit.
Okay.
And
you do hit.
assume that hits? Okay,
Yeah, it hits.
7 damage.
Okay. It's still up, and still going. And takes the damage. It'll leave you with. I don't know what's going on with the RPG engine right now. I'm trying to put in 3 there, but
Can I finish it off then? Just with
Yeah,
my
you can
crossbow?
yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's do
Roll
this.
I think.
I will do just that. So I got, ooh, that is not good. I got a 10 to hit.
Okay. A 10 misses.
Hmm.
That's okay. It happens.
Yeah.
And I have 4 actions. So the zombie both
Wait, what do you mean 4 actions?
I have 4 actions available to me. For
I
one
thought it was
action,
3.
both Cosros and um, Sylveon, you guys start to feel like very nauseous, and there's a little bit of like
Oh
burning
no.
sensation on your skin. Um, that you feel very subtly, like like kind of. I mean, you could roll an insight check if you want, but it's almost like so subtle that like you may just be like you'll want to privately check on it later. Like it's kind of like your clothing is bothering you or something. Like you don't feel like how severe it is. You just kind of feel like irritation, like your normal hiking irritation, as though like there's like a little bit of a rash, something like that from hiking too much.
Oh, like chafing?
Chafing, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. And
Oh, I hate chafing.
you both take 2 points of damage.
Oh no.
Um, and then um the zombie attacks and goes in for an attack on Sylveon and on Rivela.
Mhm.
And it's going to attack 3 times back and forth on you. The
Oh dang.
first one being Sylveon, and then Rivela, and then Sylveon again. And so it gets an 11 for Sylveon, and a 20 for Sylveon,
Misses.
and a 7 for Rivela.
7 misses.
Second one will hit.
Okay. So it comes down and bites you.
Ugh!
Um, and its bite straight off does 9 damage, and then I need a con save from you, Sylveon.
Let me do the damage real quick before I try and do the save. Math. Gotta do some math. So that's gonna be which is gonna be. And you said 9 damage, yeah?
9 damage, yeah. And then I just need a con save from you, and then after
Oh
like
shit.
I have no more mechanically. I have no more actions, so it'll be your guys' turn. But roleplay wise, he goes in for like another attack on both of you, but then he like smells you guys and is like, and like then suddenly like almost blind to it as it starts to like move towards well possibly towards the investigator, but I'm gonna have it move towards whoever's closest. But I'm gonna say that probably Jax has moved in by now, so it's gonna move towards Jax.
Yeah.
Um, as though it doesn't see.
Oh, what?
Come on.
Where's? There you go.
Yes. 16
And you
for
pass
my
the con
constitution.
save, and you seem fine. You just have
Bless be.
bitten right now.
No.
And the zombie, roleplay wise, attempts to take another action, but ignores you guys and then walks away. And now it's your guys' turn.
Okay, now I
Right.
actually know what it's like to be bit. I don't like it.
Anyone want to take an action first?
Well, I think that no matter what happens, we're gonna end up killing it. Like,
Yeah, so I was
whoever
just wondering if
damages
anyone wanted the specific, like they want to be the first one to act here.
Do we want? Uh, hmm. I mean, I don't mind. I don't care who goes first or.
In that case, I will just so we go. And does that count as advantage since Sylveon is on the other side, or is Sylveon too far away?
I could move up if
Yeah,
it need
Sylveon
be.
could move. Yep.
I'll just go right behind him.
All right. In that case,
Close enough.
short sword attack. That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
and 6 damage.
Okay. It doesn't like turn into dust like the other one does, but its body does seem to hit the ground. And it seems like combat is done. And you guys go. What do you guys want to do?
Why did this one not turn into dust like the last one?
Maybe because it got. Did the other one hit any of us?
No.
I don't know, man.
Well, this happened when we tried to enter the house, right? Well, that seems like we have probable cause to enter the house now. I mean, it had zombies pop out when we tried to break into it.
Do you mind if I stab this thing just a few more times just to be sure?
Go right ahead.
Well,
I'm gonna stab it
we
while
need
it's down.
we need probably cause, right? But like, weren't you guys like going to break in anyway? So like, because you like broke in, the zombies got out. So like, the probably
Yeah.
cause
Right, we're
it
gonna
doesn't
need
work.
cause.
Well,
You know
that's how
what?
if the justice system worked properly, that's how it would work. But that's not how it works.
Oh, okay.
He's
Then how
right.
does it work?
Richest man wins, I think.
Sounds about right.
Oh, but isn't the guy that owns this house like really, really rich?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
So like, wouldn't he win anyway?
Well, that's why we're not going to go to court.
Oh, okay.
If we're going to break the
Wait.
law, might as well go all in.
Quick out of like, do we even know? Is there such thing as court in this day and age?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cosros was being threatened to go to court. Remember?
Yeah, that's how I know.
Okay. You know what? Instead of stabbing this dude, can I just stuff him in this log so we can use him as proof for later
If we need to.
Yeah.
if we need to?
Yeah. I mean, as you go
Okay,
to like
stuffing this dude in this log.
you stab him, right? You take an action to stab him. You go and grab him to go stuff him on the log. He wakes up and surprise attacks you.
Again?
Yep. And gets advantage on the attack because it's a surprise. And gets 21 to hit as he bites you.
You stupid son of a bitch! I knew you were.
I try to change his health, but he's at 1 hit point.
Yeah, I mean, he hits.
Yeah, I can't seem to select him because his body's in a weird place.
Yeah, he's in a weird place.
Yeah, he's back up, and yeah, he hits you.
I knew you were doing the funny business.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. He does full damage. 5.
Oh my freaking!
He does 5 damage. To you.
Oh my god! I barely hang on by 1.
That's crazy.
And it's your guys' turn again, and he seems to be up again.
Okay, FYI, if I drop down to 0, I instantly turn into a zombie. I think that's how that works. Sylveon's gonna be like, oh, I don't feel so good.
I'm gonna shoot the zombie.
Okay.
All right, I got a 23. Does that hit?
That better hit.
Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly. You needed it above.
FYI,
you needed above an 18 to actually kill him, and so at the 23, his body turns into dust, and I need another wisdom save from well, actually, I didn't do a wisdom save. You guys automatically fail the wisdom save as the necrotic energy goes into the air again, and Sylveon and Rivela, being the closest, breathe it in
Again.
and you guys take 1 2d for the damage again, and take 1 damage. You take 1 more damage.
Sweet Jesus, does that mean that I turn into a zombo?
Um, actually, let's say Rivela takes the 1 damage. I don't want you to. I don't want you to die from that.
Thank
Oh,
you.
great.
Sorry.
You're good. Um. Okay. Yeah. So then the zombie threat seems to be gone, and the investigator goes, "What? What was that? I've been investigating silently this whole time, and you guys arrive, and this whole mess happens."
Well, I don't see the harm in this, for you at least. Why are you so mad that we got in trouble?
I don't know. Are we still gonna go into the cellar?
Well, yes, now we know that there's zombies or whatever here.
Okay.
We clearly need to investigate.
Okay. Are you guys doing any kind of healing before you go into the cellar?
Please.
Do I have any? I'll cast healing word
Okay.
twice on what's Crag's character's name?
Sylveon.
Yeah, that thing. Sylveon.
Okay.
That
Um,
thing! I'm a that
yeah.
thing now. Okay.
So you get healed for 8 HP.
Oh,
So
thank you.
as you go to heal Sylveon, um,
Oh no.
there's a little bit of like it heals Sylveon, and out of and, like in character everything seems to be fine, but unbeknownst to your characters, the healing is not quite as effective as it should have been, and you only heal for 4 HP.
Son of a.
Mm.
I don't care for that, but okay. Health is health. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick while we deal with stuff real
Basically,
quick.
mechanically for Rivela and Sylveon, so you guys can be aware of this for any future healing.
Okay.
While you have this unknown condition that your characters are unaware of, all your healing is cut in half, even when it comes to a long rest or to a short rest.
No. I hate that.
Cool. So I guess we'll take a short little break since Craig went to the restroom.
Got it.
All right.
And take this opportunity to go here. For some reason, do you see my like OBS screen? For some reason, the measurement tool is like stuck on my screen. Actually, don't look at my OBS screen because there's spoilers on it. So never mind, don't do that. Well, once you're here, come look at my screen. Let's see. Oh, they had an update where you can now see other people's rulers, which is really cool. Did you guys know that?
Well, that is cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that, but I do now.
Jinx.
I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this bug because my ruler is frozen.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. Uh,
So you guys go
hmm?
into the cellar.
I mean, if
Let's
we got it
hold up.
open.
Let's wait. Is it opened?
Yeah, Sylveon unlocked it. Or you. Oh no,
Okay.
I think Sylveon failed, so you have to try again. Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to try to break in again.
Yeah. Can we make sure that we don't trigger that trap again?
it shouldn't trigger more than once.
Maybe.
I mean, you never know. Yeah.
Does anybody have the ability to like detect traps?
Nope.
I have detect magic. Oh, I used both of my healing. I used both of my spell slots on you. Never mind. I can't do
I
anything.
I have spell slots, but nothing called detect traps.
Yeah, and I don't think that I can detect traps. I'm just a rogue.
Never mind.
Maybe we can just make a. Is there a roll we can make to detect the trap?
Um, yeah, I mean you can always roll like perception detect traps. I think if and rogue specifically should be really good at detecting traps. I think they get an advantage on it. Um,
Oh, you mean like an advantage on investigation or
I
perception?
specifically on detecting traps. There should be like something in your character sheet about maybe it's when you level up. I don't know, um,
Ugh.
but typically, yeah, it's an investigation or a perception to look for traps, and then I think that like certain characters get an advantage on it, or they can auto
Okay.
detect traps at certain levels.
Um, investigation +1. Okay. Let me see. Investigating first.
Yeah, I remember last time I hinted at you guys detecting traps beforehand, and then detected it.
17. I'll
17.
roll one more time to see if I get anything higher than that. No, 17 is my highest.
Yeah, you detect um, resonating magic on it. Um, that seems to be kind of dwindling pretty quickly. Um, and you can give me an Arcana check if you want,
Um, one moment. Not exactly my highest point, but
or
I
you could
can
call in
at least give
Rivela
it a
since Rivela is
try.
more of the magic user. You could
Oh
ask
yeah.
Rivela.
Rivula. There seems to be magic residue over here. Would you be as kind as to take a look?
Uh, you want some help there?
And I would like you to do it.
Oh, wouldn't that be your expertise? I mean, sure,
Magic is not my expertise.
true, but neither is it really mine. Regardless, I'll give it a shot.
Well, you at least have more knowledge than I do in the magical realm.
I'm gonna roll Arcana.
Oh wait, hold up. I have really good Arcana. Why did I let me do this? I'm gonna Jax is gonna like kind of just get like in between you and trying to like push you guys out of the way. It's like, let me see
Alright,
it.
go
I
on.
want to see it.
Oh, yep, yes, you
All
have
right.
full reign, and Rivela's gonna stand back.
Oh, I rolled like garbage.
That's
I got
crazy.
a I got an 11.
You want to know something? I already rolled, but I didn't say anything because I wanted to see what you would roll. I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, it's okay. It's alright. You did have the better stat, but we didn't know that.
Yeah.
hmm
Um,
Womp womp.
Womp,
so
womp.
Womp womp indeed.
Jax, you try to analyze it, and don't really determine anything. You're just scratching your head. And Rivela, you're looking at it, and in the you determine there's like um, wisps of pale green, sickly violet mist kind of covering the lock that gleams to the lock surface. Um, and there's like kind of spectral fingers that come and go. it's definitely the residue of some really heavily crafted um, a magical summoning trap um, that's there, that's been dwindled or lessened since it's already been activated once. It seems harmless at this time, um, but you
I
still want
always
to make
hate the word seems.
with caution since you've never dealt with anything this heavily magically cursed.
So be cautious, and we're not in 100% certain on anything. Okay. Well,
Sounds about right.
be careful. Otherwise, we might as well just keep going.
Alright, I will try and give it a good old college try again then. Now let's see. Lefty, loosey, righty, tighty, and.
Pretty sure it's righty tighty lefty loosey, not the other way around, but
No, I'm sure I'm doing this right. Hush now. Open says me with a 17?
Yeah, you unlock it, um, and there's a slight chill that goes up your spine, and that burning sensation, that rash is really bothering you. You must have been just like hiking too much, and really achieving
Good
a lot,
God.
around your leg or whatever, where normal chiefing might happen. And you're just like, oh, I need to put maybe some ointment on there, herbs after we get done, and maybe the long rest. You might be thinking to yourself,
Okay.
and you take 1 point of damage.
God!
But you unlock
Mm.
the um the door, the basement
Never.
door, and it moves you guys to a new location. I don't have your characters in here, so before I move you, do you guys have build permissions? Are you able to turn on build mode? Otherwise, I'll give that to you right now. Give me a second. No, you don't. Okay. I just gave you guys
Oh yeah,
build.
do we have to
Build.
copy and paste again?
Yeah, copy and paste your characters. So click on the little play button in the upper left hand corner, and then select your character and copy them.
copied.
1 second.
Um.
Wait, how do you do that again?
Click on the little play button in the upper left hand corner. Click on your character, then click Command C or Control C.
Copy. I copied.
Cool.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
How do I know if I copied it right?
If you copy it right, you could try pasting. You can do Command or Control V and see if it pastes your character.
Oh, there, yeah, okay, I got it.
Okay, cool. If you copied, I should have started moving you over to the new map, and you can place your character by the stairs, which I'll ping over here. And you should be able to paste your characters, and you see this bloody mess of bodies, multiple chairs in a circle, some prisons over here.
Oh, dear God.
And you see the wizard from earlier. He's like, "Oh, it's you guys! Let me out of here! I'm in here because of you guys!" He yells from his prison cell. Hurry before he comes back and tries to make me one of these grotesque experiments.
I don't think I'm pasting in here.
You have to click make
Play
sure
button.
you click the build thing, the play button. Yeah.
Click that little play button in the upper left-hand corner, and then when you're in the build mode, then you can paste.
Oh, okay, got it.
He's like, "Hurry!
I knew that's...
Don't twaddle. Took you long enough to find this place.
You aren't going to try and kill us again, are you?
I promise. I pinky swear that if you let me free, I won't kill you for the next. I'll try not to kill you for the next 24 hours.
Can I roll like a perception check to see if he's crossing his fingers behind his back?
Yeah. Yep. And you can roll insight too.
All right. No. Jax does not care about that inside stuff. He cares about that perception.
Okay.
Because the deal's off if he has fingers behind his back. However, Jax has really bad perception, so he got a 4.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see you don't see any fingers behind his hands. Look open.
Wow,
Earnest.
Jax,
And
your rolls are really dirt today.
he'll also.
They're not good today.
I also,
I trust this guy.
I also briefly saw who it was. I can give you a description.
Okay.
We...
Jax is gonna let him out.
We have like... Fine.
Actually, hold up. How do I let him out?
Well, you say you let him out, and I'll move him out. But
Okay, I let him out.
Rivela, do you have anything to say? You haven't said anything, Rivela.
So I missed the like who was this a guy we've met this guy earlier, but where did we meet him before?
He's the wizard that
He's
you
the dude
fought.
that we didn't kill.
The wizard. Okay.
Yeah.
I missed that one sentence. It's like well hold on, no. Wait a minute before you. Because if
Well,
I
he said he wouldn't kill us, so it's okay.
The guy in the cell next to him is
for
like,
24 hours, he still wants to kill us.
Well, that's fine. He can help us. The more, the merrier.
He never said he's going to help us. He said he's not going to kill us.
Well,
I can give you a description of who did this.
yeah. So he's gonna help us. Exactly.
Okay, give us a description then.
I'll do it once you free me. The person
There's a person with a scroll right here.
the person in the cell.
Jax is gonna know to free him.
Oh, go ahead, Jax.
If no one's gonna stop him, if no one is gonna stop Jax, Jax is gonna free him.
Okay.
Rivela's not going to stop Jax.
I'm not gonna stop him.
All right.
As you free him, or before, as you're talking to him, the guy in the cell next to him is like, "If you're gonna free him, free me too. Get me out of here, please help me." Says the person in the cell.
Okay. I'm gonna free both.
Okay. The wizard's like, "Don't free him. He's a. You're just gonna draw attention to us."
Well, if I think freeing one of you would draw enough attention, like it's not gonna do any more harm.
Whatever. And yeah, you free him. They're kind of like, they walk out and their legs, their skin is like horrible. It's like rotting and everything like that. The wizard can barely walk, and the other guy just like kind of the whatever liquid they've been standing in has been like deteriorating them really slowly.
Oh, pleasant.
And the guy is barely alive. The poor guy, the guy that labeled poor guy. I can't move him for some reason. I don't know why. The guy labeled.
It's gonna
poor,
pretend that he's leaving.
Yeah, the poor guy is also coming out. But he's like immediately falls to the ground as you free him and can't like move. And the wizard can still walk,
Well,
but he's not in good condition.
We at least freed him.
Yay.
Okay, well, who did
For
this?
Crying out loud. I'm
They-
here.
They smelled of alcohol, and they were like a dwarf, I think.
Dwarves smell of
Sylveon's gonna
alcohol.
go over to the dude. Yeah,
And
and kind of like piggyback him.
they mentioned something about having like um a, a meeting in the tavern, or having some issues with some spiders.
What?
Hmm.
Oh no,
And they
is
couldn't.
doing this.
What?
The person who owns the bar. Were you not there, Jax?
He wasn't there.
Well, no, I wasn't. But I know what you guys told me about it. I remember now. Okay. Everything's good. We don't have to explain it again.
And not being able to complete some kind
Okay.
of sadistic ritual until the spiders were taken care of. I remember. That's all I remember. I swear. I wouldn't hold this back to you. I don't care about this guy gets. I want him captured. Now that's it. Where truth is made. I'm leaving. As our truths.
Okay, bye.
And he leaves unless you guys stop him.
I mean, as long as he's not going to attack us, he can leave.
Yep. He's gonna honor his 24 hours promise.
I'm gonna let Rivela know. There's a scroll over there. Plus, it looks like a jewel of some sort. Do you mind grabbing those?
Oh, I
I'll
see what
take
you
care of
mean.
this gentleman over here.
I'll go grab that. I want to
Gotta
take a
pick
look at the
this dude
scroll
up.
and grab the gem.
Okay. Are you touching the gem before examining it?
Okay. That's
Okay,
usually
now that
never a
you
good
not
sign.
when you ask that, I really want to say yes, I will.
Oh God, no!
Imagine if he's doing imagine if it's a normal gem and he's just doing this to mess with us. That'd be really funny. I
That'd be
don't think
funny.
that's the case though.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
think
that's
it's
the
the
case
case,
though.
but also that's kind of metagaming.
Exactly.
So
Like if you didn't ask that, I would not touch the gem. But if you're gonna ask me and give me the opportunity,
You can go
then
ahead.
I will metagame and say yes, I'm touching it. Or not touching it, I am investigating it.
Yeah, do whatever you think your character would do. Yeah, you could do that if you want. Go ahead and roll your Arcana.
No.
Oh,
Because
I
what my
swear to
character would do is
God.
what I, as a player, would do without metagame knowledge. So that's just touch the gem.
Okay. Um, you um, you touch the gem, and it instantly becomes dark, deep black. And
The
again,
gem?
the gem. Yep. And again, your chafing really bothers you, and you might think to yourself, "Oh, the chafing is really annoying. I really have to get this checked out by some like herbal doctor or something. When you gotta have a next rest, you might say to yourself, and you take another 1d2 damage, which I'll roll in a second.
Hmm.
You take 1 damage,
All right.
and you pick up the gem, and it just looks like it did before, but it's black now.
That is weird.
Do I sense any magic from it?
You can give me an Arcana check.
That's a 19.
Yeah, chill seeps into your bones. Um,
Hmm.
it feels as though a crisp bite of winter occurs on your fingertips. It's almost delayed from you touching it. It's creepy, marrow feeling, and deep cold that kind of goes down to your bones, into your marrow of your bones. Um, and there's almost a muted, oppressive silence that suddenly occurs for a few seconds as your mind gets kind of cancels out any kind of sound around you.
Hmm.
I'm gonna drop the gem.
Probably for the best.
The silence is broken by a faint, disembodied sigh, as if the world itself breathes as a reluctant witness to something that should never have been.
Oh dang. That
Hmm.
That's probably not good.
No, probably not.
Jax, there's another scroll right next to you. Do you mind grabbing that?
Man, you just really want all of us to grab everything
Yes.
Check
and
it first. Check it first. Whatever
die.
you're gonna grab, check it before you actually grab
Nope,
it.
Jax has already grabbed it.
Oh my god, Jax, you're gonna die.
We'll be fine.
What does oh, he's rolling? No.
The body next to
What
the
does
gym.
that mean?
The body next to the gym comes to life and surprise attacks you, Rivela,
Ah.
and gets 19 to hit.
What?
Okay, never mind.
It gets 19 to hit. Rivela.
That hits.
Wait, the body next to Rivela because of the gem?
Yep, it wakes up and bites you, and I need a con save, and it does 4 damage.
Con saves an 18.
Okay. It does not have that much health. It has like 3 health. Yeah. And it, you guys can attack it now before Jax. Do you want to wait on picking up what you were going to pick up?
Yeah, I'll wait for the guy to die.
Okay. Who's attacking it?
Rivela, could you... Oh, not Rivela. Sylveon. I got my names mixed up. I said myself.
I'm all of a sudden you. Yeah, I will set this dude down real quick and enter into the fight. Let's see if the first. Does a 15 hit? If not, I still have advantage.
A 15 does hit. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nine damage. Okay.
That is going to be 9 damage.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it dies and just stops moving and goes back to the table and lays back down. And you guys are out of combat.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the scroll now.
Okay.
What does it say?
This scroll right here. It's one second. Before, as you're doing that, like the guy that you guys freed that can't really move, he's like, I feel really weird. And like, what's that smell? Is that me? It smells like rotten. I smell like rotten flesh. Must be this room, though. He says to himself.
We need... Okay, we believe we may need to talk when the others aren't here.
It's a 6th level spell scroll. Create undead.
Yo!
Jax is gonna pocket that.
The scroll in front of you, Rivela, is a 3rd level spell scroll. Animate dead.
Animate dead, I see.
Get dunked on. I got the better loot. It's mine.
It's a different level, but it can have different utilities, so if you say so.
And you guys also find a third level spell scroll called Speak with Dead.
Nice. Excuse me one moment. I'm gonna pick this torch up. I'm gonna burn this goddamn place down, I swear.
Okay. The guy's like,
Shouldn't we all be out of it before you burn it down?
Start moving towards the exit then.
Okay. You got it, boss.
The guy's like, oh, I feel suddenly.
Nope,
And
nope.
he transforms and turns into a zombie, the guy that you freed.
Great.
Hmm.
Um,
It is indeed quite, what's the word? Problematic.
You don't say.
and you guys can go ahead and take a turn. He doesn't surprise you.
Oh, good, because he wasn't right on top of us. Can I use this torch? I'm gonna set this guy on fire.
Okay.
Does this act like a regular attack?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll as regular attack. It's fine.
Okay. Because, like, there's nobody close enough to get a sneak attack on him, is there?
Not right at the moment. Someone could move there though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Um,
I'll.
19.
19, you hit.
I don't know how a torch works if you were to use it as a
Yeah,
weapon.
you just I mean, it would work as an improvised weapon, but it's fine. Let's treat it as like your regular attack. It's fine, and we can just flavor it as you catch him on fire.
Okay, cool. Let me see. Sylveon is 100% have gone deranged. That's gonna be a 7 damage then if it's regular damage for me.
Okay. Yeah, you seemingly kill him, and he falls to the ground.
And Sylveon's
You're
gonna
ready for
go,
me.
I am going to burn this place to the ground! And he's gonna start setting the bodies on fire.
Okay. As you're setting the body on fire, you guys notice another map of the Underdark, and you notice another set of doors over here that go further underground, and you notice a bunch of dead spiders around it.
They're gonna burn this dude, gonna burn this dude. Even though it's a skeleton, gonna burn this one. Pick up the stupid map first, burn this one. And this one, and this stupid spider, just in case.
Before, are you going to do this before searching for clues of who it could be to confirm your suspicions?
Sylveon's going to town.
Okay. Jax is gonna think this is a game and then pick up a torch and then join them.
Okay.
And Rivela is going to go upstairs before she dies in an inferno.
Okay. No one's going to search for clues?
Maybe
I
there
mean,
was a moment
we
where
pretty
Rivela
much have
searched
a
for
really good
clues, but
idea of who it is.
actually Rivela's gonna like go be leaving and then pass by all the body bags and try yell at the other two, can you stop setting this place alight for a moment? And wants to investigate the body bags.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
If those
But
investigation.
it's
things
fun.
come to life while you're searching them, I swear to God.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
13.
Um, you, you kind of look around. I'm guessing you do it a little bit of an urgency because the place is on fire, and You don't necessarily have time to unwrap them and look inside, but maybe you do a couple of them and you notice like faces of townsfolk that have been like long dead. But then you also find a few tavern coin, the special currency that the tavern keeper is using.
Yep.
I see.
Hmm. Okay, can we
Any
keep
other
burning things now?
There's still
I'm
plenty
gonna
of
grab
other.
this chair, throw it
I'm
over
not gonna
there.
wait
Grab
for an
this chair,
answer.
throw it
I'm
over
gonna
there.
start burning things.
Oh
Grab this
god.
chair, throw it over there. I'm gonna friggin' pile up these chairs now and throw them on top of these bodies and then set friggin' bonfire them.
Destroying your entire
I'm gonna
evidence
hope.
to make your case. Who did this?
Yes, I didn't know that burning things would be this fun. I'm gonna
So
burn
he's
everything
burning
to the
them because he
ground.
thinks that they're gonna turn back to life. He's justified.
Well, Jax just thinks this is a game. You know,
No.
this is a game we're playing.
Rivela is going to go into this corner of the room and try and investigate more stuff there, hoping that the other two don't set stuff near her on fire.
Dude,
Okay.
there's about to be a huge bonfire in this, like in a hot second. Like, okay, he's gonna burn this entire group that he like threw all these chairs on top of.
Um,
Uh,
Go ahead and roll your investigation.
that's a 10.
Okay.
Sylveon's just gonna be like,
You
burn, burn.
um, you
Oh shit.
find I keep there. Remember, there's a name we established for them, but I keep forgetting the name for the local gang. But I'm not gonna bother looking it up. But you find the emblem of the local gang that that kind of like rules the underground in the town, the local syndicate, criminal syndicate.
Like on a corpse or just lying around?
You find it like lying next to a corpse.
You know what? Can we just call them the mole rats?
Um, and you find, in addition to that, you find some footprints that have a very particular type of like dye on them, and you make note of that.
Okay.
Jax,
Yes,
how's about you make it towards the stairs? New game.
I want to
Get the
burn
hell out of
things
here.
though. But I want to burn things.
We'll burn more soon.
When the
Yes.
when the fire hits the crystal over here, it
Oh
explodes in
shit.
a blue flame that shoots out.
Oh shit.
That's so cool. I want to
Jax,
burn more
stairs.
things.
You guys
Can
are
we burn the stairs?
Maybe later.
You guys,
He's gonna as they are exiting, Jax wants to burn the stairs.
Oh,
Oh dear
I've made a
lord.
monster.
Rivela's gonna run ahead of Jax as he's lighting the stairs on fire.
Christ
Yeah.
sakes! Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Burn.
run up these stairs.
I crave more burning.
Well, I started this unhingedness, so
Jax has developed an enjoyment out of watching things burn, and it's all your fault. He will later in life go on to burn many villages to the ground.
please don't. Jax, you know why we burned downstairs, right?
Because it's
Not
fun.
because it. No, not just because.
Why? But it is fun.
No. Jax.
But it was fun. You can't tell me that it wasn't fun when I had fun doing it.
Jax.
Yes.
The reason why I was burning the bodies was because I was worried that they come back to life.
Oh, but it was fun though.
Listen to me. You don't
Yes, I'm
burn
listening.
things
Why
unless
not?
it's completely justified.
Well, it's justified because I was having fun.
No, having fun is not a good justification.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
know. Very good.
Hmm.
Well, Sylveon has now distilled. Maybe not wig out in front of impressionable people. So at least everybody's learned something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm really hoping I did not just make an arsonist.
You probably
I mean,
did.
if you did, it's entirely your fault and no one else's.
Look, I may have taught you a bad habit, but you taking that bad habit and running with it is
It's
no
a
longer my
child.
fault.
It is. Jax is literally a child. He does not know any better.
I ain't your.
But he stops burning things.
Thank you.
He looks very upset though. He wants to burn things.
Although at least this teaches Sylveon not to teach his daughter these kind of things. So yay, better father mode.
I don't know. I think that's a great skill for everyone to have.
But
You might be in the wilderness and you need to you might need a fire. So and if you
well, I
can't
mean,
get
he's
your
not gonna teach
campfire to
her to
work,
burn just to burn shit because it's fun.
well,
Also, did
but
we
I mean
lose
burning.
Kyle?
No, I'm here.
Are
Oh,
we're
okay.
leaving the we're leaving the place because it's literally burning. We're here
Okay,
on the stairs.
cool. I was giving Cosros his clues that he found.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
Mm.
Um,
You just didn't
and
say anything for a long while, so I thought you might have dropped or something. Sorry.
you're good. I also put in the spells that you guys found. Um, yeah, you guys get out of there, and um, the fire's definitely gonna get out of control. It is.
Dude, the detective is probably 100% not gonna like the fact that we burned down this place, all of his
Well,
clues.
it's not our fault. We can just say that there were zombies down there, and during the fight with the zombies, the place burned down, which is
If
true.
they can't find traces of zombies, then they're gonna blame us for just lighting his house on fire.
Well, don't we have to wait? Hold up! Don't we have that zombie from before though in the bag or something?
Both of those
No, they
zombies turned
turned
to
into
dust.
dust.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if they're gonna turn into dust anyway.
But this doesn't mean that there's nothing we could do because there was all sorts of blood and gory scenes under the
I
basement that are
thought
now all burned away.
but like I thought you said that we weren't going to court, so why does it matter?
Because just because we're not going to court doesn't mean that we don't need to convince
Oh, there's
people.
two
It's
of them.
possible we will. It's also possible we don't. It's just there was no benefit to burning that down. Only possible harm that could land
No,
us in
no, there
court.
was a benefit.
This is how we end up
We
in court because we can't defend ourselves.
well, I've already been to court. It wasn't that bad.
Why did you? Oh yeah, tax evasion, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't even know what taxes are. I didn't even evade him.
Um,
I don't. And how is
okay.
evading this one guy illegal? Like, I just don't get it, man.
Did the judge declare you guilty or not guilty?
Oh, he declared me guilty.
What punishment did he give you for that?
Probably
He
hanging.
gave me a fine or something. He had to work to pay it off, or I don't know. I don't remember. I think I had to work to pay it off.
Yes, well, considering that if we're gonna go to court, if there's still possibility of it not happening, we would probably be imprisoned or at worst executed, depending on how harsh the laws are in this part of the kingdom. So it would just be it's a good insurance. But oh well, what's done is done. Let's move on. We know that this house is somehow connected to the that's a gang and the tavern. I say we head back to the
Yep.
Underdark.
Uh, yes,
Okay.
but no.
No,
Yes.
that
One
you're
moment.
gonna need to give me a clear answer. What does yes but no mean? We don't. I don't want to stand around here while our building is slowly catching fire.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, then let's go to the Underdark. No need to hesitate. And I'm going to go. I'm going to the Underdark. I'm leaving. I'm
No,
hiding.
that the
Before you do that, as you guys are like kind of discussing and talking, the old man that contracted you earlier comes running over to you guys and says, "You guys need to get out of here quick! The whole syndicate is looking for you. That one person came back from his blacksmith journey, and um um it turns out he's the syndicate leader. He doesn't really care now that anybody knows, and he's telling everyone to look for you. They're on the streets looking around. There's bandits everywhere."
okay, but
Hmm.
never mind.
Cool.
He was always
Oh,
suspected as
where
being
was?
in charge of the syndicate, but I never knew it. But he seems to not care about it anymore. He's harassing the whole town with bandits and syndicate criminals.
Okay. Let's. Thank you for the warning. We'll be on our way.
Yes, get out of here quickly. Finish the investigation and help us when you can.
I think we're doing more harm than help at this point. Although
We'll
I'm
see.
not,
We'll see.
I'm not helping the case of more of like helping out. I'm sorry.
First, we need to leave town, or at least hide. I reckon the best way to do that is to actually go into the church,
So this
because that is our
Okay.
route into the Underdark from the town.
yeah, you burnt one entrance. The well can also go down to the Underdark as
Oop.
well from your map. The well is an entrance as well.
If we look around, is there anyone who like is in eyesight or eyeline of the well?
There are a bunch of like bandits looking around. I'm trying to put them on the map, but I can't seem to find them. But but you guys can easily like stealth over there. You can give me a stealth check, but I don't think anybody will see you. They're still kind of talking about it, and like the guy's still giving his speech.
All right, I'm gonna stealth over.
15?
Okay. Um. But I should let you know, if you look at your map, the well does land out in where the spiders are in the spider nest.
Oh boy.
It will be harder to get to the church without being noticed. The other entrance is at the tavern, but that'll be also harder to get to.
Let's go to the church then. If that leads into the spiders, let's not deal with the spiders, especially when we don't have Flip here to help.
Okay.
Fair.
So that this will be
I'm
a
gonna
little bit of a harder stealth check, but still a stealth check.
Yeah, I guess I'll do another one just in case as we're going along.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll do
Uh,
better.
I need to do a stealth check as well, right?
Yeah. Anybody going to the church?
I
Super
got an
stealthy.
11.
Okay. Um. And what did everyone else get?
I got a dirty 20.
On my second roll, I got a crit.
Um. Okay. Yeah. So you guys overall succeed. Jax, you make a little bit of noise, but the guards don't notice. And especially if you're heading going that way, you make it. I didn't really think about that direction. So yeah, you easily make it over. And you make it into the church. And you go down to the other Underdark. I thought you destroyed the church entrance to the Underdark. Didn't you collapse it, or was that another entrance?
We basically pulled out the rocks. Remember when we were coming in through the back end?
Yeah, was that the church entrance to the Underdark that you
Yeah,
pulled the rocks out? Yeah, so
that was.
you can't enter from the church because you guys destroyed that Underdark entrance. Cosmos.
But I thought we uncollapsed it.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you did. You had
because we took the time to uncollapse it to go back up, and then
That's
we
right.
found the. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you did uncollapse it. That's right. Okay, so then that means
Sorry.
you would find yourself in that entrance, which I'll move you there now.
Because that's when we learned about like what they were doing, that they were looking for those stones,
Got it.
yada yada
If
yada.
you need to, you can copy your characters. Do you need to copy them again, or do you already have them copied?
I should still have it copied.
I should still have it copied.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't copy anything else.
Okay. Well, you guys then get taken down here. Um, and this is this is where the church entrance would lead you to the Underdark, and you would appear over here, where Sylveon is right now, and where
I
River.
can't.
Go ahead. Oh, I didn't
I
even give
can't
you.
change the.
Got it. I gave you permissions to. You can now.
All right, thank you.
Um, where Rivela is where the tavern entrance would be. Um, and
I think the other way is the Underdark way.
yep,
Right.
and then you further down
Would
into
be
the
down
Underdark,
this way.
you'd have to go where Sylveon just went. Yeah. Is that where you guys want to go?
It was.
Further.
I was thinking we did
Go ahead.
like to the bar, so we
Oh.
could go to the tavern from below.
Okay.
That would be over here. Okay, so you're going to the tavern. Okay. So I'll move you to the tavern then.
Oh yeah, and our characters. I'm gonna move my character down, or I would, but I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, because we would be down here technically, in the kitchen area.
And the above you, yeah, I understand that you're below Rivela, yeah. Above you guys, you hear tons of rakish. The tavern owner's like, "What are you guys doing here? Stop messing with my bar!" And there's like you hear like a bunch of bandits or thieves, in the bar above, like tossing everything. And he's like, "We have a deal. You're supposed to leave me alone." He's like, "The deal's off until we capture these meddling foreigners."
Oh no, did we become Scooby Doo all of a sudden? Scooby-Doo. Where are you?
Okay. This is interesting.
We got some work to do now.
And
Let's
Break it down, Flip. Break it down.
Oh yeah, Flip is still breaking it down. Okay, so let's I don't think we're quite in the mindset for combat right now. As much as I would love to go and fight these rebel or these hooligans, I'm a little injured, and Sylveon, so are you. What if we took a hour rest just to recuperate a little bit from our fight with the zombies, and then if they're still here, we'll kick them out with lethal force.
Okay.
you guys can automatically go to your transport to your safe location for a long rest if you wanted. With your
If 8 hours pass, I imagine they're gone from the tavern. I think we can,
you want to just
unless
do a
you
short
guys want a
rest.
specific, yeah, short rest.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that. Remember, because of your current unknown condition, you only take half health. So when you heal from your short rest, you only heal half of it.
All right.
Yeah. Only half of.
Do you guys check on your chiefing at all during your short rest?
Rivela likely would, yeah,
Okay, you can.
because it's something that, like it's especially out of character, but in character, I think Rivela would think as well that like maybe some zombie influence got to her as well.
Okay, you can give me a medicine check
Uh,
if you're checking on it. I
is
think
my flesh rotting? Oh, I have a +5, but I got a 3.
I like
8.
how Flip is there again dancing in the tavern.
Exactly. Yeah, Flip is still breaking it down.
At every location, just not being helpful. Yeah, you got so yeah, it just looks like a normal rash to you. It looks like a looks similar to like sheathing rashes you've seen before. Just a little bit like more broken out and like kind of bad, and it itches a little bit, and you're like, um, but you know you've taken care of this problem just with basic herbs and stuff like that that you carry around with you when you travel. So maybe you apply an ointment to it or something like that, or put a bandage on it to help.
No, why did I roll bad on like a really important roll? I'm turning into a zombie, realize it. No.
Sylvian, do you wanna? Are you looking at
Um.
your sheathing?
You know what? Yeah. Give me hot second real
Okay.
quick. I need to fix my
One
health.
second.
So it's 17 there. I had 5. And now it's 7.
Who's in our audience? We have 2 people in the audience.
8, 9, 10.
Oh, Dcar is
12.
here.
So that would at least bring me
Hello,
up to
Dcar.
5.
Dcar, there's a really weird
Alright.
glitch. You can see it on my OBS.
So what is it
Screen.
that I have to roll?
There you need to roll a nothing. You need to roll. You can roll if you're looking at your sheathing. You can roll a medicine.
Okay,
You
that
don't
would be
have to roll it.
+1 for me.
There's a really weird glitch, or maybe not a glitch, but they're like the ruler stays on, doesn't disappear, and it will like persist across different maps.
Jesus. I know next to nothing. It
Yeah.
looks like a regular everyday rash to me.
Yeah, maybe your skin shedding a little bit, and you're like, oh, this is a normal shedding of a snake. You know, snake like me, a little bit early this spring, but normal. You might be thinking this to yourself. You know, normal shedding stuff. You know, maybe I need a little bit of ointment as well. And you do that, and you don't think anything of it. Most likely.
Oh, don't tell me that we're both gonna be turning into freaking zombos.
Well, it doesn't seem like that at all. You're just sheathing. Maybe shedding a little bit
Yeah,
early.
yeah, that's what Rivela and Sylveon think, not what us as players think. We're cooked, we're dead, campaign's over, we're dead, just a matter of time. It's all
Well, technically
it's all for naught.
speaking, well, okay. If I know anything about D&D, either A, you drop down to 0 and you instantaneously become a zombie, which thankfully we have not yet, or B, you over a couple of days, you're supposed to roll, I think, a Constitution saving throw, and if you fail all of those rolls, you become a zombie.
Well,
If my ruling remembers correctly on
it seems
that
like you
out
guys
of
are just
character.
talking about hypothetical situations. You know, there's nothing to worry about right now. Right now, it's just just chafing and rash.
Yeah.
You guys just attacked weirdly and just
It's
got
just a
hurt.
rash,
Yeah,
guys.
you're just clothing
Talking about
yourself in
hypothetical
injuries.
scenarios is everything that's like what planning is. And if you never plan, then you're never ready.
Well, I
And if we
mean, in
like you like planning is a good thing, so talking about hypotheticals isn't necessarily bad.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think in character, Sylveon will say, "Look, if this stuff gets worse," and he's gonna point at the bite mark that he got. At least my friend could probably take care of it for us. He's a healer. Right,
Um,
he's usually strapped to your friend's ankle, I think.
I see.
but anyway,
Let's just
you
I'll be
hear the
fine then.
guy say, "We'll be out of your hair soon, but first we gotta check your basement. They could be hiding anywhere.
Hmm.
Two of you go downstairs and look." And you see two.
Hmm.
I'm, you
You
know what,
start to
I'm gonna.
hear two thugs
Should we-
walking downstairs.
And
Alright, we should
we get our
probably
short rest, right?
hide.
I still have my. Wait, you.
This would be in the process of your short rest. So, but I'll give you the benefits of it. But they will be interrupting it. So, if you take too much damage, you'll lose the benefits of the short rest.
Shit.
Hide beneath the
Do we
stairs.
keep our old, stealth, or do we have to roll again?
You need to roll again as they come downstairs.
Okay. Because
'Cause
I had a
they're-
crit success.
Oh, thank
but
you.
I'll roll again.
Yeah, you need to roll again.
I got an 18. That's much better.
Yay!
Natural one.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh wow.
22 for me.
Okay.
Oh.
So
We may want to get out of here.
everyone is perfectly Jax is perfectly hidden and Sylvie is perfectly hidden. They're searching around and Rivela, you feel like you're hidden perfectly, like no one can see you, but you're just out in the open. Like you forget your side cover, and they kind of stare at you. It's they tap your shoulder really lightly. It's like, sir.
You'll be fine. You'll be okay.
Comically, for a comical effect, they kind of just stare at you they know you're the person they're looking for, and they kind of stare at you because you think you're hidden, and they're like you know you're not hidden at all, right? And then they attack you, Rivela, and they're gonna, because if you're not one, they're gonna get in one of them's gonna get in a free attack.
I
And-
see. Well, this is awkward.
Yes, it is.
Luckily, you guys are level 2 now, and these guys are designed. And if you take more than half your HP damage, you'll lose the benefits of your short rest because they'll interrupt it.
HP is in current HP or half of max HP?
Half of max HP.
Okay.
And luckily, these guys are designed for level 1 versions of you, so you guys are a little bit higher level than them. And he gets a 3 to hit.
Fails.
Okay.
Even at level 1, that would miss.
And it's yeah, you can go ahead and take your turn.
So I think it's always smart to start with a sneak attack. So Sylveon, could you do the
yeah,
honors?
you're within my range, so I have the I don't need to move
Yeah, you're already hidden.
thanks to arrows.
Yep.
So let's see if the first one hits. I usually always do the first one and then the second one if the first one doesn't hit. 17.
17 hits. Yep.
Okay. So an arrow comes out of nowhere and strikes the guy straight through the neck.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 10 health damage.
Okay. Like you hit him right in the neck, and his blood shoots out from his neck. And the other guy that didn't attack is like, oh, that goblin was right. Oh my god! And he just wets his pants right there and just starts running.
Opportunity attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll get an opportunity.
Yep. Go ahead and
That's
attack.
iconic.
Yeah, he role plays like running wise, like role play wise, he runs, but he doesn't actually have the ability to get out of there.
Oh, so do I not get my opportunity attack
No, you
then?
do. I was just saying role play
Okay.
wise, for flavor, he was running.
That's a 15 to hit.
Okay, 15 hits.
And that's going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, he
you
dies.
You kill him as well. And yeah, you just slice him in half. He is dead. And
Rivela is going to drag their bodies like into the like hide them away a bit so they're kind of hidden from view if you're walking down the stairs. Like put them between barrels or something, or just make sure they're less visible.
okay. He's like, I'm tired of waiting. Other two can come and report back where they find anything. Let's get out of here.
They're dead, dude.
And the leader leaves the. You stay behind and wait for the others to report back. Though he leaves one thug behind. And
Oh, you poor sap
leaves.
man. You are about to be completely deadified.
There's a couple.
I like that word, edified.
That should be added to Jax's vocabulary.
No, it absolutely will be.
I'm teaching you the worst things today.
Roleplay wise, there's probably a couple like thugs he leaves behind, but just like mechanically difficulty wise, he just like leaves the equivalent of one.
I hope as we deadify more of these thugs, it like sort of thins their ranks as numbers.
Yeah.
So like later there's less of them we deal with.
We are going to probably at least need one of them not the deadified, okay?
That's
At the
true.
very least, because like we've already burnt down most of our evidence thanks to me.
No, it's fine.
In that case, actually, I'm not going to leave these bodies in between these barrels. I'm going to put them a little bit more out in the open, just so you know they're easier to dispose of later. And I'm going to try being stealthy again. And I want to reroll my stealth, go upstairs and sneak, and not. Well, I technically sneak attack the thug. Not sneak attack as in the rogue mechanic, but just stealthily attack.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
We're right underneath them, right?
Yeah.
How tall is the ceiling from us?
I think it's like you can see how tall it is based on Rivela, and like you can use your character's figures for context.
So wait.
Maybe like 9 feet.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? How do you guys feel about pulling a Monsters Inc. on these guys?
I don't know what that means.
There's a
I
lot of stuff that
understand.
happened in Monsters Inc.
It's been a while since I've seen Monsters Inc.
Well, no, I mean I'm just gonna get them riled up. So Sylveon's
What's
gonna go.
What's the benefit of that?
Oh, make them run.
We're not trying to get them to run. We're trying to either kill them so we don't have to fight them later, or get information out of them. If they run, then they just go back to their master, and then we fight them later. It's funny, but it couldn't be the end of our lives.
If we want them to come and investigate down here, then we're gonna have to make a little bit of noise.
Well, I say we go up there.
Fine.
And so that is what I would like to do. I'd like to roll stealth to go up there.
Okay.
Once you're up the stairs, dude, you're in the open.
I can still be stealthy because he's not looking this way.
You see the thugs
Well,
like harassing
in theory.
patrons, and some patrons are leaving, and one's trying to leave, but he's like holding her down and like harassing her, and the leader of the tavern is like the owner of the tavern is not happy at all, but he's trying to do something, but the thugs are just being obnoxious and annoying and everything, and they don't even like seem to notice you at all. Even you just have to know not you just need to roll. You just need to not roll a nat 1, and you'll be fine.
Okay, good, because I rolled a 2.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see.
Like Rivela's about to stay walk up the staircases, draw both of her swords, and like do like a battle cry at them, but then realizes, let me just approach them and just shank them instead.
Okay.
And she will casually go about the tavern committing murder in front of casually, as opposed to
Come on,
competitive
Jax.
murdering.
Before we
Is that a thing? Competitive murder? Can we get on that?
I think they call that war.
Oh, you're right. I wonder what we would be ranked if we went into competitive. You know.
Serial killers, I think, would be our rank.
Mm. Ooh, or it could be like, you know how there's like bronze, silver, gold. It could be called serial silver for like serial killer, but like serial silver. You know. You feel me?
Also, I don't know why my dice is not working right now. If you see more than one, ignore the second one.
I see no dice.
Yeah, it's being really super slow right now.
Well, you can go ahead and make your damage or your attack rolls, Kazros. Or just.
And do I have advantage?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay,
Maybe I should roll
so
a
this
physical one.
should, in theory, be really easy. Okay, so that's a 24 and... a 24, a 21 and a 20.
Okay. Yeah. So you
30,
you silently murder a bunch of the thugs, but the one that matters, you definitely hit. And you go ahead and roll your damage for him.
Alright, so the first hit is 7 and the second hit is 4. But
Okay.
I won't do the second hit if the first one knocks him out.
Okay. Yeah. The if you did 4 damage, you definitely kill him. So
I want to do non-lethal.
Oh, okay, good. Because I'm about to say this girl's gonna be traumatized. So he's like harassing this woman, and you want to describe how you like are her savior?
So, Rivela, being the clearly virtuous person that she is, with no faults,
Lies.
and totally was not about to just kill all the thugs in the tavern. Walks up first is walking up like blade in hand, the edge, like about to just stab the thug. But but right before she does, she thinks about, okay, probably shouldn't kill in the middle of a public area. Plus, she should probably talk to him. She'll flip the sword around so she's grabbing the edge, and will a hammer just whack the guy in the temple,
Okay.
and he just crumples to the ground like a piece of paper.
Okay. Yeah, he falls down, unconscious, and the tavern realizing all the other ones and all the other thugs are also unconscious. They start clapping and cheering for you. And the tavern owner's like, "Well done! You have free drinks on me for only the next hour because I still gotta make a living."
Yeah.
I see. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna go up to the tavern owner. I want a milk.
Um, you don't get a free drinks. Only the gentleman who saves us does.
I tug on Rivela's cloak thing. Rivela, can you get me a milk?
Yes, hold on just a moment. Excuse me, Mr. Bartender. I am quite thirsty, so I hope if you don't mind if I order a lot.
Well, as long as you order it for you only.
Of course, of course.
Um,
Uh,
there would also be like some whisper in the tavern because everyone's kind of like the goblins have been killing people, so that when they see Jax, everyone's kind of like shocked and they think that you're gonna like get rid of them to Rivela at first, and they're not really used to like Jax. But then, like for the sake of like moving things forward, they get over it pretty quickly, and they realize he's
yeah,
like,
once they see like Jax like actually like talk to Rivela.
yeah.
Rivela,
Yes.
a word.
Okay, I was just about to order a drink, but okay.
Don't you think this is a little sketchy, especially seeing as that a lot of evidence points that he's the problem?
Can I enjoy a drink before we go and interrogate him?
Fine.
Thank you. Just 10 minutes.
A minute.
What do you want me to do? Chug it? You want me wasted?
That seems like fun.
I think he does.
Oh, no, not a minute. I'm trying. We have serious business.
Fine. 3 minutes.
Oh, dear Lord. I'll take
I
as many
think
minutes as
5
I
minutes
want.
is
I'm the
fair.
savior of this tavern, and you're not.
Fine.
Rivela's gonna
While you're
walk up to.
drinking, I'm going to talk to the very lovely bartender then.
I need to order my drinks from the bartender. Go talk to the thug. Wake him up. Bring him to the basement and wake him up and talk to him.
I'm gonna like roll my tail around the thug and drag him downstairs.
I hope you don't mind if we use your basement as an interrogation chamber.
And kind of go thunk 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 thunk
Oh,
thunk 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 thunk.
the heroes of my tavern? Not at all.
Yes, one of your heroes of your tavern would like 2 drinks for myself. I would like you know, that Jax, that's goblin mentioned milk. I think I would like a milk. If you have that,
that.
and do you just have any some top shelf stuff?
Yes, yes.
I haven't been able to afford it, so maybe it'd be interesting to try.
Definitely. He kind of like smells the air next to you a little bit, and then kind of gives this like weird look, but then like quickly goes away, and he goes back to like get your drinks, and he goes and prepares your drinks.
Rivula will start taking sips of her alcoholic beverage, whatever she got, and will like sort of like with the milk, like sort of like pretend to take a sip of it, but like sort of like drop it, have it like hanging on her knee for Jax to grab stealthily.
Okay.
Jax will stealthily grab, giggle maniacally, and then rush downstairs.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Not helping.
I think we are all the worst.
What?
The tavern folk are not kind of suspicious of a goblin already, and you're not really helping your image. But okay.
Well,
Rivula just waves it off like, sure, Jax, and we'll
you
continue
know,
sitting at the bar.
Jax is just happy to get some milk, man.
He needs his strong bones.
And he's like,
Exactly.
well,
Gets it?
I'm super grateful that you saved this, this young patron here and my tavern from these nasty thugs, and they're always been annoying me, and usually I pay a protection fee to get them off my back. but they've been really concerned about looking for you guys. And I'm not gonna turn you in at all, but quite honestly, this only is a temporary fix. This isn't doing anything to stop them from coming back, and in fact, they might come back even harder since their own people were hurt in my tavern.
Don't worry about it. We'll handle it,
Oh,
just like we
and
did with these people.
what are your plans? He moves in to listen.
Don't tell him anything.
Well, you see, we did have this plan to actually ambush them on their way back on the mountain pass, you know, and we would set up a shop there and actually take them by surprise. Is our current plan.
That could
Um,
work. They're actually,
thing is,
I think I heard they're heading that way any moment now. In the next couple hours, that could be a great plan.
the thing is though, is that it requires some dangerous preparation. So we don't, if you never end up hearing about any ambush there, we may be in a little bit of a bind. It may involve a little bit of explosives, and one of us has a tendency to set off explosives. So if we all die in an explosion, it's quite likely if we don't end up ambushing them at the mountain pass.
Ah, sounds like risky business. Well, a perfect opportunity. I think I overheard one of them talking about heading back to the blacksmith den to recover some things they left behind and find and see if those rascals are anywhere, or you guys, I should say. Sorry.
Thank you for the intel. Then that should be useful, assuming we live.
Rascals.
Well, those are the words they use. I'm assuming they're talking about you guys.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Meanwhile, Sylveon, you're interrogating the thug.
Yeah, I dragged him all the way down here.
Jax is sitting on one of the barrels, drinking milk and just like smiling and kicking his feet.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
Okay.
Sylvian's gonna, like, pat the guy. Wakey, wakey.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of wakes up. He's like, ugh, my god, my head, oh my goodness, it's the snake demon from the goblins told us about. Get away from me! You summoned snake demon. And he starts like peeing himself.
No. You're gonna tell me everything I want to hear.
I'll tell you everything. I don't know much, I swear.
Let's see how much you do know then.
What do you want to
What
know?
are you thugs after?
I don't know much. I think I was trying to get into some magical door, and we need these like special stones to get it open. I don't know. That's what the expert we kidnapped says, and we've been trying to take him everywhere, and we were almost there, and a few blockades got in our way. I don't know much more. I swear. I swear we're not.
Okay.
We're only working with the goblins a little bit. They have their own agendas that's separate from us.
Well, what? What did he say? What's separate from them?
We've only been working with the goblins for a little while. They have a separate agenda they needed our help with.
Ah, right. But my question was, it did not deal with the goblins. No, the question was about the bar tavern. What is his deal with you guys?
I don't know. He pays us protection money sometimes, and typically we protect his tavern, and we don't bother him because he's pretty on point with it. But the leader just spontaneously wanted to go interrogate him to look for you guys. We all told him that you guys were like some kind of magical monsters or something like that from hell or something, and had these. The goblins warned us of you guys, but he said that you were nothing more than just common adventurers.
We practically murdered every single last one of them. Lovely sight, by the way.
I just and his pants are like soaked. Like you just like see puddles.
Oh,
Jesus.
come on
He's
now.
like
Don't
sweating.
do that.
Actually, he needs to roll to see if he has a heart attack.
Oh,
Jesus.
shit.
Yeah,
Don't do that either!
he starts hyperventilating and is suffering from an anxiety attack. He's like,
Calm.
that's all I know.
Listen.
Don't kill me.
Listen. You'll be fine. I will let you live. Just answer one last question, please.
I swear.
Breathe. Breathe. You're okay.
Please don't kill me.
Now, listen. We have been searching around this town for a murderer. Do you know anything about said murderer?
I don't know. We hired some like necromancer to help get one of the stones. There's some kind of ritual required. He's been working on it for years to try to get access to it. But he finally had the ritual prepared. Some spiders moved in and got in the way. That's all I know.
Necromancer. You don't know who it is?
No, I swear I haven't seen him. I haven't. I haven't.
Okay. You are free. Go and leave.
What? What? I don't understand. You're, I'll just stay right here. I promise I won't go anywhere.
Okay, but just breathe.
I won't tell anybody I saw you. I promise.
Yeah, I think you're too scared to, anyways. Are you done with your drink?
Oh, yes, I am.
Now, may I ask questions to the lovely bartender?
Let's have a quick chat and then you can decide if you want to.
Fine.
And Rivela's gonna take Sylveon aside real quick and say, "Oh, look, I believe I may have fooled him. He asked me what our plans were to deal with the rest of that gang, and I said we could be planning an ambush on the mountain pass, which obviously we're not. But if we don't show up, then we're probably dead because we're going to be trying to use some explosives, and we have a member of our group who is very apt to cause explosions. So if we don't show up to the mountain ambush, we're dead, is what I told him. So we could quote unquote fake our deaths so that our enemies are more relaxed. And then we can make it seem like we've come back from the dead. And I don't think there's anything quite as scary as an enemy that can't die, or an enemy that refuses to stay dead. So, however, I think if we interrogate him, that kind of plays our hand a little bit. It shows that we don't trust him, and anything we tell him obviously isn't key intel to our plans. Because we did the person down here tell you anything of their relationship with the bartender, arrangements they have?
As far as I can tell, the arrangement was that he pays them money to basically watch over the bar, which he has been really good with. Other than that, they don't necessarily have any other information. However, I found out that they were working with a necromancer, which equals not good for anybody. But they don't
That
believe
would
it's the
explain
bartender.
that. So I think the bartender's mostly innocent, if anything, scared of this group.
I doubt that he is innocent, but I guess. a lot of signs point towards him, seeing as that he has a bar. We know that that the person smells of alcohol, and of course, who else would smell like alcohol other than him?
Well, anybody.
Anyone who frequents the bar could smell of alcohol, and the tavern coins were likely
But he's
given out.
also the man who was complaining about the spiders, and the spiders were getting in the way of the necromancer and his full ritual. So
I thought he was talking about the mole rats. That's what we dealt
um,
with. Remember the
didn't the
speaking
bartender
animal
talk about?
potion?
Yeah, the bartender also gave you a quest to get rid of the spiders, and he'll actually probably ask you that right now. He's like, "How's the spider extermination going? I still need to get more of my special crab meat." Because remember he was saying the spiders were preventing him from getting his special crab meat,
Crab meat.
which he revealed to you was actually a fungus that he wanted that was in the Underdark.
Currently, there's too much going on for us to take on that quest, but rest assured we'll have it dealt with eventually.
Did you see what Dekar said in the public game table? He said that you guys
No.
I
have cups of tea in your hand at all times during your dialogue, and monocles on.
yes, indeed.
Indeed.
We are the most refined of murderers.
Murder is an art, one that we must perfect.
Mm. Good thing you have a professional murderer.
And his name
Wait.
is Jax.
Okay, I was about to ask which one of us is a professional murderer, Jax. That makes sense. I thought you were a professional tax evader.
Well, just because I said I was one thing doesn't mean I'm not the other thing, you know?
I'm
True.
really hoping that I'm not being a bad influence. I'm probably being the worst, aren't I?
I believe you are, but that's that's besides the point.
Jack, sweetheart.
Yes.
Murder only if
Mhm.
necessary.
Okay.
Good boy. And no, fun does not equal necessary.
Aww.
Good boy.
But
No
it's
buts.
fun though.
No buts.
Okay.
I imagine
Look,
Jax had like a knife, a dagger over the thug about to like kill him.
Oh, of
Oh,
course. Dude,
sweet.
I
I said the
legit.
thug to leave. Leave him be.
I was like so close to just blurting out at random. Jax just shoots him.
Oh my god. No,
I-
Jax, don't.
look, there's no harm in killing him. He doesn't need to live. I am a fan of this
We've become the
plan.
most murdery
Okay,
murder hobos
okay,
ever in
okay.
this particular campaign.
How about we compromise? We bound and gag him, and then we throw him in a barrel.
No, leave this poor man alone. We've already been doing too much
He's
damage as
He's
a
a
character.
he's a thug. He's a thug. He deserves some type of punishment for his crimes.
He's already peed himself.
That's not. If I'm assaulting you and is my punishment I'm forced to pee myself? No, that's not a valid punishment. He deserves
God.
worse than humiliation. Some
We're-
genuine punishment.
We are horrible people.
It's not. Look,
We never
we
did
did.
leave it
We
good
never. We
people.
never gave him a punishment because he peed himself. We never told him. We never peed him.
Look. Give me this one thing so I don't have to feel like an utter horrible monster, okay?
If you don't want to feel like an utter horrible monster, don't do utter horrible monster things. But be at least like what's it called? Equal with your punishment. If you're going to kill people, either keep killing people or maybe de-escalate it a little bit. Maybe just I like the compromise. Let's stuff him in a barrel.
The thug passes
Fine.
out while watching you guys argue about his life. He just backed
Oh my God.
See? He's going through a lot of internal pain right now, and I doubt he's going to oppose us in the future. So let's stuff him in a barrel.
Fine.
Okay.
And Rivela's
Somebody got
going
find
to...
and gank him.
Jax, can you handle all that? I'm
Decar,
sure you
Yeah,
would
I got
enjoy...
that. Don't worry.
Okay, perfect.
Decar in the audience said the peanut gallery heard kill people fine, but don't pee on them.
That's iconic.
Well, you know, that's... I mean, it's not like the worst interpretation of what I said.
Goodness.
Interesting.
Oh, good
Look,
God. I'm never going to hear the end of this if I ever tell my friend all about this. I swear to God.
regardless, let's leave the tavern and figure out our next plans.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. My head hurts.
As you leave, the bartender kind of like, like waves goodbye to you, and then he kind of lets something like he says something odd. He's like, "My condolences to you to both." Like he both says that while looking at Sylveon and looking at Rivela, and then turns around and like continues doing something in the bar.
What the fuck?
And
Can I make the logical connection that this has to do with the fact that we breathed in those zombie spores and the crystal I touched and just like all
the
that at
fight
this
that
point?
I have probably
I don't know.
near my shoulder.
Because we know he talked about the necromancer and like I like it's ringing every single bell.
maybe
Like I feel like Rivela would make the logical connection at this point, or at least would believe that.
I don't know if you want to believe what you want to believe. It's fine.
Perfect. I don't want it to be too metagamey because so far to Rivela, the only thing she's afflicted with is some chafing.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. You don't know. You can give me an insight check if you want.
I'll roll that insight check and roll another natural one.
Um,
No,
Could I try
the
insight?
important rolls. The important rolls.
But to Rivela, it just sounds like you were saying goodbye. You just accidentally.
Alright, let me see if
Why
I
did I
can
make it a
better,
roll? I
like-
should have just said Rivela. No.
It is not letting me roll.
Rivela's stuck just not knowing. That's okay.
Hold tight.
You know,
what? I'm gonna have
all
to do this.
if you guys do die, at least it'll be you guys, and Jax will be okay.
If Rivela turns
the
into
only
a
two
zombie,
survivors is Jackson and freaking Flip so far. Alright. 15 insight on D&D Beyond because for some reason it's not working here on the game. I promise I'm not doing anything sketchy.
No, you're fine. But yeah, but like from Sylveon's, from Rivela's point of view, you didn't really catch anything from it. It didn't seem suspicious. The tavern owner's kind of like goofy, it's kind of weird, right? He has his own currency. He's just pretty odd in general. So it's not too odd for him to say something, kind of like silly like that. You did also say that you were going to probably die, and maybe he was just saying I can go on condolences to the possible death of your explosion, right? And you said you might accidentally kill yourselves with your ambush.
Fair.
I'm looking at my abilities. I want to try something, but because I rolled a natural 1, Rivela would not make the logical connection.
Fair.
Just get better dice. Have you considered that?
You can't get better digital
No.
dice.
Because that's money, and I don't want to spend money.
Hmm.
So that's a constraint I have.
Maybe if you spent money, you wouldn't roll so bad.
I just. Oh my goodness.
Dude, we are not doing a play to win game, alright?
I mean, I'm just saying, dice have personality, and your dice, just, they just really want
You
to
know
screw
what? I'm gonna buy weighted dice.
No, that's cheating.
That's the way to go.
So do I learn anything with a 15?
15. No. It seems a little odd, but maybe he's talking about the ambush. That nothing. You know, no particular insight from it.
Weird.
Once we're outside the tavern, okay, I actually think we should head to our camp. Rest. A little bit, sleep. By then, those whatever that gang is going to pass through the mountain pass. Assume that we're dead because we didn't show up.
Well, should we try to make it more believable and like a little bit off of where the mountain passes have like pull off an explosion and then like have pieces of our like clothing or equipment, or maybe we can get some fake blood. Oh, that'd be so cool. So if they go to investigate, they see that we died from the explosion. Nah, you get what I'm saying?
That's actually really brilliant.
I know, I'm really smart.
There should be some leftover explosives at the mountain pass, and we can get the leftover blood from the Underdark, where there's still a bunch of bodies from those people we absolutely
Demolished.
killed.
And we maybe like from the like one of the goblin bodies, I can take like an arm or something, so that it's because like they know that I was traveling with you guys, right? So
Yes. Oh, it's all making okay. We can make it seem like we've died. This will be great.
I've never faked my death in D&D, and this is gonna be so.
me neither.
Oh, I love this.
I mean, we're all helping each other, so does that give us like triple advantage or something? In like fakery of death?
Fakery of death.
Yeah, so you can like role play, like kind of like you've already been doing. Discuss what you're going to be doing and how you're going to put it together, and what it's going to look like, and then you can role play the action of it. And you can give me a group performance check, so you can all roll performance, and you're just looking for a majority success. So just looking like for a majority of you to have a good roll or a decent roll or an average of a good roll.
Okay, sounds fair.
You can add advantage because you're using like resources and kind of being smart about it and taking your time.
And you said deception?
No, performance or deception.
Performance or deception.
Yep.
Okay, which one is higher for me?
And you can also choose.
Just depends on proficiency.
Since you're taking time to do this, you can also choose just to take a 15 if you
Deception would be higher for me. Wait, no.
So you can choose not to roll if you wanted to, and just take a 15.
Oh, that's better. I'll take a 15 because that's just better.
Okay. Yeah, I have a -1, so I don't want to chance it.
Yeah, I have a +2. I don't want to chance it.
I have a decent charisma, so I'll try. I got a dirty 20. Let's go.
Nice. Okay.
W.
Cool. So yeah, you guys can, if you want to add any more flavor onto your scene, you can.
Sylveon's probably like using some of the bodies and like whapping them onto the ground. This is probably not exactly the best, but whap. To kind of make it look more believable.
I have a little bit of an idea. Hold on. No. Let me get some TNT. Rivela's gonna go and grab like a TNT that didn't explode during our battle and bring it over to where the corpses are. It's like, What if we blow up the TNT, these bodies all explode, and we remove the parts that can be identifiable, so it's just charred corpses?
And
And then you
yeah,
could
yeah,
add the goblin arm at the edge, so it's still identifiable as a goblin arm, but it's damaged by the explosion.
that's so smart.
There we go.
Let's do it.
Rivela will set down the
I'm
TNT.
starting to really worry about all of our mental health right now.
Being good at
No, I think
faking your
it's fine.
death does not mean we have bad mental health.
Okay.
I'm quite sound of mind.
If you say
Anyways,
so.
let's blow up our fake bodies.
Yes, yes. Does anybody have anything fiery?
Jax, you were blowing them up before. How are you doing that?
Yeah, I have what's it called? The one can let me look at my character sheet. The cantrip, that fire cantrip thing. Whatever. What's that called again?
A fireball?
Magic
Yes, that
missile?
thing.
Oh yeah, firebolt.
Fireball. I have fireball.
Not fire bolts.
Yeah, not fireball, firebolt.
Yeah. Because fireball is a level 5 and
Completely
you don't
different spell.
have any
Yeah.
level 5s. You shouldn't.
Nope. I got firebolt.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Perfect. Cosros and Sylveon, what's your guys' HP at?
14.
Okay.
12.
Both of you take 1 damage, and as you're just like
God.
preparing everything, you're
Damn
just
it.
like this. Your sheathing is just like really bothering you. Maybe it's your clothing. Maybe you need to wash your clothing or something. You go days without washing it because while you're traveling. So the sheathing is still bothering you. Some thoughts you might have in your head that I said. But yeah, you guys successfully set up your amazing, suicide, and it goes off however you see fit with a breeze. Who wants to describe what it looks like from afar, or to someone watching, or do you have any witnesses, or do you make sure someone sees it?
It'd probably be a good idea to actually have somebody witness it.
Yeah, or at least,
Hear it.
actually,
Let's have them hear it.
yeah.
Like, what if we have someone sort of tell when people are arriving, and then we blow it up when they're on their way.
That is a genius idea. I love that.
Okay. You you see a scared goblin who thinks he's hiding. He's looking both ways. Come out of the woodworks, coming back to the mountain pass. Do you blow it up then when you see them? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard. I was just seeing if anyone else would say anything, and I say, yeah, I think we should blow it up here, because I think this is the goblin that wrote that epic chronicle on us killing all of his friends.
he
Just traumatizing this poor man even more. Dear God.
he however you guys planned it, you can add more detail in a second, but from his perspective, he'll just see you guys and freak out, and before he could run away, though, there's this massive explosion near where you guys are. It's kind of the smoke and the fire kind of covers up, so he can no longer see you guys. And this massive explosion goes off, and he drops his journal and runs, with at full blast, runs, and just freaked out, really scared. Might have been coming
Oh
back
no.
to find any kind of friends that had died from the battle and trying to retrieve their corpse. He thought that you guys would be long gone by now, and he's just like freaked out when he sees you and runs.
That probably doesn't help us in in this case, but okay.
Well, the fact that the explosion happened at all is, and in the end, I bet you the bandits or whatever are going to come looking for us because they
Fair
know
enough.
that we're coming. Well, supposedly they know that we're coming, and once they realize, hey, this didn't happen, they're gonna try and find us, and they're gonna find the explosion. I mean,
No, yeah.
I'm-
I already followed what was going to happen. Yeah. We're good.
They may not have heard the explosion, but the goblin may eventually tell them, and they have this sight to show that, we may have been blown up.
Yeah, your explosion is big enough that people can like hear it from town, and like they see it the little like mushroom cloud in the distance from town.
oh yeah, no, they definitely think that we blew each other up. Now we gotta get out of the scene and find somewhere to, you know.
We have
I
the
say we head
ability
back to our camp.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
that's
say that.
fair.
And is the gold that you stole still at the camp? Stole from the church?
Yes.
Yes.
Should be.
Okay, so when you arrive at camp, there's another round of bandits at camp, or
God
thugs at camp,
Damn it.
ready to ambush you.
Mm.
Dear Lord.
Okay.
Okay. Let's crack these guys.
murdering! Sylveon's just gonna roll his neck and go, oh, it's gonna
Are you
feel
gonna move us
wrong.
to?
The
Are you gonna move us to camp?
Yeah, but you guys won't need to battle because as you guys arrive, um, Talk is already killing them, and has like finished off the
Oh.
last one. And you see his eyes red, his crystals are red, and then he like kills the last one, and he drops down crying, and he's like, "I did it again! I turned red again!" And he looks at you
Talk.
guys, and he's like, "More people
Talk.
came. They were rude."
Okay. Shush.
You got rid of
Everything-
the bad guys.
I didn't want to. Why do they keep coming and
Yeah,
bothering
Cause
me?
they're mean.
I know.
That's why. They're bad guys.
I just don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to end life anymore.
Talk. Come now. You're right. Everything's fine.
Yes, now that my friends are back, thank you. I made you guys something, but they destroyed it. I told them not to mess with it. They took it from me and they destroyed the little figurines. I made more for both of
It's
for Jackson for you, Sylveon, but they destroyed it. They destroyed it.
Well, in that case, I think they deserved it. Cause that you put a lot of time and effort into those figurines, and they just were so rude, and that's not nice. So, I think it's fine.
You think so?
Yeah, you're fine.
Jax.
They were bad guys. They were trying to steal.
Okay.
Go.
It doesn't feel
And
right.
stealing is
You
wrong.
say
Go
so.
lay down, Jax.
Okay. Jax goes and lays down.
They also said that you guys died. They told me that you guys were dead.
No.
And that,
Talk. We are right here. You don't tell anybody that we are here, okay? How about you go relax a little bit? Go take a sleep.
you're probably right. I don't know why they were saying you guys were dead, and they were saying that you guys were dead. I don't know, some other mumbo jumbo.
Go lie down.
He goes to do that, and
I'm gonna talk to Rivela real quick. Rivela? We might might have a problem. And I'm not sure if we should sleep.
Yes, let's go to sleep. I need a
No,
long.
no, I'm saying I'm
I want
not
to
sure
sleep.
if we should sleep.
No, but I think we should. Because I'm tired. I went to sleep.
We had breathed in dead people. I had been bitten. I am itchy, and it's weird.
But it's just a normal hiking um route. You get these frequently whenever you hike a lot or travel a lot.
Look,
Yeah,
let's just like wash our clothes, make sure everything's fine, and then like what could be the harm? Like if it keeps continuing, then maybe that's something to notice, but it's nothing out of the ordinary.
yeah. A cleric is telling you something out of the ordinary. If anybody's gonna know, it'd be a
He's
cleric.
gonna make a face. I mean, I was a goddamn tree for a month.
What does this have to do with anything? Also, what? Like respectfully, that's so random to bring up. What do you mean you were a tree?
I need diseases that are going to change me into weird, grotesque things. I don't want to be a tree. I don't want to be an undead thing. I don't want to be anything but me.
Look, you're not
I
an
don't know.
undead thing. Look, hold on. I have this ability that kills undead things. Let me use it real quick and we'll see you're not undead. I'm gonna use turn undead.
Okay.
Are you fucking joking me?
This is what I wanted to do earlier, but I rolled a natural one.
What does turn undead do?
It
Um,
repels dead creatures basically within
Can
30 feet of
Cosros just
you.
tell me?
you
'Cause
present, yeah, you present your holy symbol and censure undead creatures. Each undead of your choice within 30 feet of you must make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw, and if it fails to save, it has frightened and incapacitated conditions for a minute.
Oh, for son of a bitch.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, nothing happens. Yeah, nothing happens.
See, you're not undead, neither am I. Just calm down.
Uh, I just want to make it back to my doctor. I don't want to do this anymore.
So you guys take your long rest.
Yeah?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You only gain half the healing from your long rest. Or if it doesn't make sense, and I have like lower rest conditions. Like you basically have a poor rest.
Oh yeah, I remember those rules. But like I have
Yeah.
14 out of 17 hit points. So like do I heal I only need to heal 4. Like if I heal half my maximum hit points, then I heal 8.
Okay, yeah, and then you're still fully healed. Yep.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, so it's half your max HP that you heal. Um, and yeah, both Cosros and and Sylveon, you guys have an uncomfortable night. Like you've had hard nights before. I mean, despite us never like RPing it, it doesn't mean that you haven't had like bad nights, right? Sometimes nightmares occur, and sometimes sometimes it's hard to get to sleep, even if you're been working all day long and are exhausted. And tonight it's just like your rash to start like really is bothering you, and even in your sleep you dream of this nightmare that you scratched so hard that you kind of bled to your bone, But when you wake up, you're fine. Maybe the night of the night when you wake up for your watch, or when you wake up whenever, it's fine down there. You don't see anything more abnormal. It's just the skin condition has gotten a little bit spread a little bit, but it must be the clothes that you're wearing, and you get a
Oh,
good
I hate
good
it.
wash of your clothes and get fresh new clothing, and hopefully this will help in the days to come. And this little sheathing will go away. Um, and Logan, like you're sleeping, and you notice like this really bad like rotten smell, and it's just really like really bad rotting smell. You can't pinpoint where it's coming
Uh,
from, but there's like a
can I try to pinpoint where it's coming from?
yeah, you can roll a perception.
Great. The thing I'm amazing at. Oh, that's actually not bad. I got a 15.
Okay. Um, yeah, I mean, it seems to like kind of come and go. It's very subtle. It kind of there's some wind at night, so it kind of travels around, and maybe it rains a little bit at night, so the mildew kind of gets in the way of where pinpointing it. But it's not kind of just it doesn't like per se like keep you up, so you can like go to sleep if you want to. But it does like kind of disrupt your rest, and it just seems like it might be coming from one of the tents, but it's hard to really tell. It kind of comes and goes. And like almost like it's like almost like a cricket. Every time you gotta go to like find it, it like seems like it's coming from somewhere else. But at one point you're drawn towards Rivela's camp, but then you can't quite pinpoint it there, and you're drawn towards Sylveon's tent, but you can't quite pinpoint it there, and you're drawn towards the log, and you maybe think it's that. Other things might be going through your head. Maybe it's a dead animal nearby.
I hate this so hard.
Okay. Drax is gonna give up. He's gonna move away from the general area of where the smell is, because he just doesn't want to smell the smell. Like he doesn't think anything of it, and then he's gonna go. He's gonna go to bed.
Okay.
I do in the morning though want to try and find like Jax is gonna try and find whatever the smell is.
Okay. Cool. And in the morning, like your chafing experience, it's still a normal chafing. Like you guys have probably experienced as adventurers, you experienced chafing before, and when chafing gets really bad, it's like your skin turns like raw red, and every movement sends like a fresh wave of stinging pain, and tiny little needles are like dragging against your wound, the sheathing area, the rash, um, and it just that seems like what it is, and it's your skin's like really moist and really like sweaty there, and the fabric just seems like stick against it, and whenever you pull the fabric away, it feels like torture, it feels like pain. Whenever you try to get the fabric, so your chafing is really bad. But you've had rashes like this before. It's not the first time. Being avid hikers like you guys are, might be what you're thinking.
And it doesn't seem out of the ordinary yet, beyond just being a harsher rash than usual.
Yep, yep. And you have herbal stuff. You can roll me another medicine check if you want as you look at it again.
Yeah, sure. I think I'll also do the medicine check just in case he's.
Okay. And you
It
have
doesn't hurt.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, a 21. Finally, a good roll.
I don't think it's. Yeah, it's not letting me roll in here too terribly good,
Huh.
so I don't know what's up. I think I'm giving up on rolling inside the game, and I'm just gonna roll on the game table if that's cool.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Roll anywhere you want. You don't have to yeah, you don't have to say it. You don't really yeah. It's unfortunate that RPG Engine isn't working. I don't know why it
Oh,
is. Isn't.
a 9? It rolled me a 9? Ew.
Okay.
I do not learn nothing.
Um so with your 21 cause Rivela, you're like slightly concerned. Like I don't know, you've had bad rashes before, but typically like washing your clothes and like washing up a little bit and having a good night's rest helps. and so it's a little bit concerning that it didn't go away during the sleep. Um, so you might think to yourself like, um, you probably want to see a doctor or a healer or something like that to get it really checked out. Um,
Not quite that level of a healer yet, but hopefully eventually I can heal my own ailments.
Once Sylveon does not get any new information, he's gonna pull his knees up to his chest and go,
Sylveon, are you okay?
no.
Calm down. What's so
I
what's so
believe
wrong?
his dick was.
What?
Yeah, he's traumatized from that whole tree thing, by the way. And he thinks
Why are
his
you
dick
so
is in a
certain you're turning into undead?
I have already magically turned into a tree that I told you yesterday.
Yes,
And
but that just be okay. And Kozros has technically died before. Does that mean that he's gonna die every day? No, because Kozros just keeps
okay,
coming back. Like like what? It's just because it happened before doesn't
He's
mean it's
gonna
happening
like
right now.
he's gonna grab your shoulders.
You need to
They
calm
are
down.
practically gods. You and I are normal, everyday, goddamn people.
Oh, I'm well aware of their godhood, but that doesn't change the fact that they are still in. They were once mortals. They can still show and have shown before that, through the stories of their adventures,
Look,
lessons that we can learn.
yes, I know. But now we're in even dire need of finding them. Because at least one of them is a really good healer.
And why are you so
Hey
certain you're
guys.
turning into
What?
zombies? Yes,
Hey
Jax.
guys. So I know you guys are like really, really tense and you have like this whole thing going on. But like, I just want to know, did something like die last night or something? Because it smelled like really, really bad. I like had to move away because it kind of smelled bad. I just like, are one of you guys not showering? Or like, is there like an animal or something that died? Can you help me find it? Because like, I don't know, it's really bothering me.
Yeah, I washed my clothes last night. I'm totally clean.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
So, but we can go try and find it.
Also, I just want to say, uh, trees are really cool. So you like, I think it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Like because like trees are awesome.
Is this like we need to protect trees or something?
Well,
Is that why you bring
you
up trees so awesome?
complaining. No. You were complaining about being a tree. So like, I
Oh,
don't understand. Trees are cool.
My
Why? Why? Yeah.
entire body.
Uh huh.
It was not pretty. Turning
Okay.
into a giant, monstrous tree.
Uh huh.
And I need you to understand that it is not in any way, shape, or form something I wish to ever do again, nor do I recommend anybody surviving, because it has taken a
Why?
toll on my mental stability.
Why? Trees are cool. I don't understand.
I'm done talking to you.
Okay.
yeah, that's a normal interaction.
Well, I mean, have you never had like a child like be like, why? Like why?
No, I
Like you've
mean,
never had like a
he
child
is
like keep
learning so
No,
asking
much.
no,
you.
no. That's happened. I was that kid probably once.
Like I think he's learning a lot from Jax, and he's trying to keep his cool. And I mean, he'll try and be a little bit more fatherly rather than all snippy. It
Okay.
wasn't a fun experience, Jax. No one should
Oh.
ever have a non-fun experience.
No, you're right. That checks out. But trees are pretty cool. I'm just saying. Like I don't.
Yes, trees are very cool. I agree with that
Yeah.
much.
For those who are missing what Sylvian's saying, out of character, Sylvie, there was a plague that was going around back in Heartland for a while that was turning people into like not literal trees, but making them like these tree people basically. Like they were like turning their skin into bark, and it was having slightly different effects on different people. But for Sylvian, it had a really bad reaction, and the character that Craig, who's playing Sylvian right now, also plays named Craig. Um, found Sylvian like in this condition and cured him and healed Sylvian.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I know at least my other self is a very good healer. So we're good.
Yeah.
We're great.
Yep.
Yeah, and so with your
Yep.
with your Rivela, with your 21, you're kind of concerned. Like you feel this like might be like maybe like um infected, like a rash that got infected, but like you still can't connect it to the zombies per se, or anything magical. You don't detect any kind of magic. It's like any magic that if there's magic there, it's going above your head. And you just kind of are concerned, and maybe you just need to see a doctor or get some kind of something that can cure a disease or cure an infection. Stronger herbs or something like that, some antibiotics, essentially, might be going through your head if you have any knowledge of that kind of medicine. And it just seems like yeah, like you have an infection. Um,
Oh wait. Oh shit.
Hmm?
what?
Oh no.
What?
What's good?
Add a character, isn't this technically considered a curse?
Why you ask?
The only reason why I ask is because like if it is a curse, I don't think I have the ability to.
Well, yeah, neither do I. But here's the thing: is that there's other people who can do that.
Yeah, but
That
you
is
also
true.
don't. I don't know what you're talking about, Sylvian, because you don't necessarily have anything. You're just chiefing really badly, maybe infected. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I think we'll need to find a healer of some kind. I'm not sure if Crag will be able to do it. Probably with some study,
Um,
maybe some help from Kazos.
Um, but
yeah.
we'll probably end
He might
here.
need help.
So is there any like kind of is there any kind of other description you guys want to do for the killing for your faking your deaths, or any other things you want to do before we end?
No.
Nope, I'm
Cool.
good.
So we faked their deaths and basically we're gonna jump them, right?
Yeah, we're gonna jump them now that they think we're dead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Make them real scared of us.
Did you guys pick up that journal from Jax, or from not Jax? Sorry, the journal from I think what was his name?
Oh, the goblin who ran away.
Yeah.
Uh, no. I don't believe any of us
I mean,
did.
you could
We
have
should have. That would have been smart.
You could have Shriek. Shriek is his name. You could have We can retroactively pick it up if you wanted to. I was
Sure, because having something like that would be, I think, a cool read for Villa.
okay.
If it's the same journal, I think it was.
Yeah, it seems to be. There's magic on it, and you can give me an Arcana if you want.
Oh, okay. Gonna roll some Arcana. That's a 15.
The journal is psychically connected to Shriek, or however you pronounce his name. And despite him not physically being there, it's still recording his thoughts as he thinks it and writing it down in like a very story narrative way.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
So it takes a
That is
while.
interesting.
It's in the process of writing the current story of what he just saw and witnessed. But you guys will be able to see if he thinks that you guys are dead or not via this.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Wrong.
Cool. Anything else you guys wanted to say or do?
Nope.
Any stars or wishes?
Star to Cosrose for really fleshing out that faking our death plan.
Yes, it is amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, very cool.
Of course.
Loved it. Cool.
That whole plan just kind of like came into existence as I was justifying to Sylveon why we shouldn't interrogate the bartender, because like just talking to the bartender, I realized, oh, I can probably lie to the bartender so he can confuse our enemies. And so I just started blabbing, just made something up on the spot. And only later did I think, oh wait, now we can actually fake our deaths and deceive them even worse than before. And I threw in the thing about, oh yeah, we could probably die. So then it became we're faking our deaths, which I think is like top tier deception since we pulled it off.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah, do this
Mm-hmm.
because it's really impressive that we're just going ham.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta
Uh,
love it.
Cool. Does the audience have any wishes or stars they want to share? Anything they want to talk about? Um, did all of you get a chance to share something if you wanted to?
I do want to give a star to Jax because I do think like the childlike whimsy does hit in a funny way.
Thank you
I
very much.
agree with that, yes. You do a very good job at playing Jax. It's like a complete
Yeah.
180 from Logan.
I know. That's why I wanted to play Jax, because it was very different than the brooding, depressed Logan.
Yep.
I mean, isn't that why we chose the characters that we chose? Because they're kind of completely different from the characters that we are currently playing.
Or very similar.
How is
In my
Sylvia
case. No,
similar?
I'm not talking about Sylveon, I'm talking about Rivela.
You worship your other character, dude.
Yes.
We still haven't really talked about your symbol. Have you figured that out yet?
Nope. I haven't really thought about it.
Boo.
Okay.
Uh,
No need to boo. I'm gonna boo you.
To poo you.
Boo hoo.
I'm gonna stop.
You.
I'm gonna stop our stream.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Our streaming is stopped. Uh, does anybody have anything they want to say that now that the stream is over? Any additional?
No, not really.
Cool.
Not that I can think of.
Well, thank you everyone for joining, and I had a lot of fun, and hope you guys had a fun time. If you guys, I think both Cosros and Craig already did, which is really amazing. Logan, I have this link you can visit where I'm kind of trying to collect testimonials. You can write me a review on Star
Yeah, sure.
games.
Where is the link again?
I just sent it again in the game. in the general area.
All right.
Oh,
And you can give anonymous
Logan.
feedback. You could, well, not anonymous, but you can give like private feedback as well through there if you wanted to. Sorry, Craig. Go ahead.
Okay. I will when my internet decides to stop being a poopy butt face.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, your internet's always a poopy butt face.
Who
Logan.
knows when that's gonna happen?
Yeah. Well, it's because I mean, I am in a different freaking country, so
That will do it.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anytime I
Ireland.
have like any online interaction, yeah, it's a hassle. But you know, also sorry for lateness.
No worries.
Um,
I honestly forgot you were late until you brought it up just
that's
now.
good. Yeah, but I'll make sure to get home extra early just so I'm not late. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah. No, it happens. Yeah, I mean, it's. Thanks for letting us know. That helps. There's nothing you can do to kind of stop things from happening. It is just nice to know people are trying and making their best effort to make the commitments, and so. But things happen, and it's understandable. So no pressure or worries. Cool. If anybody in the audience wants to come up, you're more than welcome to. Um, but otherwise, yeah, we'll probably just end here right now, unless anybody else has anything else they want to say.
Nothing.
Cool.
I'm good to go.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All
We
right.
have see you guys next week. Are we meeting next Friday?
Yeah.
I
See you
think.
next week.
Cool. Yeah, I think next Friday we'll be
Should be.
meeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I know we're
I'll let you know if anything changes.
okay. I think we're skipping the 28th.
Wait, did you just actually cause Rose?
Because
What?
Never mind.
I think
Okay.
we're skipping the 28th of February because Flip can't make it.
Right.
And so we'll definitely be skipping the 28th, but I don't think next week is the 28th.
No, it'll be the week
Next
after.
week is the 21st.
Okay. Yeah, so
I
we'll
think.
be meeting next week. And then on Sunday I'm doing my Peril of the Prophet campaign. So if any of you want to sit in or observe or watch the live stream for that, you're welcome to. Otherwise, I'll see you
How
guys
late is it
next
again?
Friday. Peril of the
What?
Prophet is at 10 a.m. Arizona time. So UTC minus 7, 10 a.m. It's in the morning, my time. So it's like.
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe.
I'll post about it, and you
Maybe.
can decide if you want to. No pressure, no worries if you can't
Yeah.
make it.
If I'm available and if I'm not doing anything, then I might pop in.
Yeah, and it'd be cool if you did, but no pressure. Cool. Sounds good. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Yep.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye bye.